Hello there, and we are live. See, ladies and gentlemen. See, guys, yeah. See, normally I start my shows, yeah, with a smile on my face. But you know what, yeah, guys, today I'm not smiling. I am not smiling. You see, I'm angry because of everything I'm hearing in media, yeah, social media everywhere. Liverpool fans are beginning to talk tough, and every year, every season, yeah, they come with this talk, yeah, and it's beginning to piss me off. So I'm very angry. It's gonna be an angry show, and come, I got straight shooters down here with me, yeah, bro. Guys, you guys should just be ready for this one, yeah. It's gonna blow you guys off the park. But you know what, yeah, I've had hitters down here with me. Rod, talk to these people. You're welcome to the show, man.
What you man saying? Big up everyone in the panel. We get everyone in the panel still. Man up
Mm,
from over the pond. Big up.
mm,
Man's from
mm,
London. Man's from
mm,
Finland. Man's from
mm.
Jamaica. All both. You understand? Big up on yourself, man.
No props, man. See, guys, you know this guy, yeah. You know he's my brother, of course, guys. You know me and him. We've been through many battles. Yeah, we are the henchmen, actually. You know, of course, when it comes to Arsenal business, we talk Arsenal business. But now we are behind enemy lines, and he's down here, to add the spice down there. Guys, welcome my brother Matt the Sapunguna. How you doing, brother? Talk to these
Poo,
people,
poo,
man.
poo. We in the building, brother. We in the building. It's Friday, day
Mm,
before a massive game tomorrow, man.
exactly, man.
Appreciate you letting me join the panel today, man. Good to see
Definitely.
everybody here, man. Let's have some fun.
Bro, your family down here, you don't even need to ask about that. See ya, guys. I have a young friend with me down here, yeah. Me and this guy on Real Talk, we've done our thing, yeah. Me and this guy, we've been on two legendary shows. I'll be starting something very new with him, probably towards the new year. But see, yeah, welcome this guy. I do love his channel, yeah, and he's a lovely person to me. Me too. I try my best to be a nice person to him too. See, no other person than Josh TrueGooner. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Big up, guys. Thank you very much for having me on as always, Tony. Absolutely
Mm,
buzzing for the game, man. I can't wait
mm,
for it. So, yeah, big up. Amazing panel. And yeah,
yeah,
really look forward to it, man.
yeah, definitely. See ya, guys. Yeah, my man from Jamaica. Guys, see, it doesn't get better than this, yeah. Making his debut on my channel, yeah. See, this guy is a very, very big guy, yeah, big friend of ours. See, no other person than Jordan Ayman LFC. See, this guy wears the crest of Liverpool. The rent
One
is
youth.
on this guy, yeah. Talk to these people, Jordan, man. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm Tony. I'm just a little bit nervous. I'm
Nah, man, tell me say
trembling
you're
now.
bad man, you know. You're bad man, you know.
Better be nervous.
When
Fuck,
you better bring
Better
that
be
jerk.
Better
nervous.
call like a nimble, you know, dog. You
He
see?
better, he better
35
bring that
degrees,
jerk.
man.
Yo,
Yeah.
no bother call like a nimble, you know, dog. Go on, say, you know, dog. Yo, better.
See
Better.
ya, guys, yeah, see, no other person than my third brother actually down here, because these are the people I do shows with, Rods, Matt, and of course this person that I'm also going to introduce right now. And see, no other person, yeah, guys, no need for an introduction. Football bands app, he wears that Arsenal crest on his chest. Talk to these people, brother.
I'm here, man. Everyone knows who I am already. I don't need to give no introductions. Let's cut this thing and just get into it, man, because I ain't got time
See,
for all this niceness, bro.
let's
I ain't
get
got time for all this
let's
niceness.
get into
Get
it,
into
man.
it.
Let's get into it, man. See, I'll start with you, Rod. I'll start with you, Rod. Rod, what is all this? See, what is all these things, yeah, that we're hearing on media that you guys, yeah, think that you would come, come on Saturday, yeah, that you guys are gonna, push us out the map, beat us up, smack us up. What is it about Liverpool? Your biggest rivals came to town just last weekend. They were in town. They came down there. You did nothing. You card. Why is it the talk about Arsenal that sort of like brings back memories of beatings and maimings in that place that makes you guys want to think that, oh, Arsenal is coming, we're gonna beat you guys? What do you think on Saturday? Liverpool Arsenal. started for us, man.
No. It's like what Enz just said. Enz just says, Tony, stop creating fake news, blood. Here what happened, brother. Here what happened. Right? Can't watch the game the other day. You can't watch that. You know what I mean? Because you get games like that. You know what I mean? I don't watch it. You know what I mean? It's disappointing what happened the other day, but you can't watch it because I know. I mean, Tottenham came to the Emirates at the day where usually at the end of the day you smack them up and then and they came in with a point as well. And in some respects, they could have won that. So just allow that still. You know as well as I do at the end of the day, Arsenal coming to Anfield. It hasn't been fun for you guys coming to Anfield. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I can't remember when last time you got a victory at Anfield, but
2012.
2012. That's a minute.
That's when that movie came out. Yeah, 2012.
Oh
You remember
my
that
God,
movie?
that's
Yeah?
a minute. How is that a minute?
Minute, blood.
Bro,
That is a
bro,
minute.
no,
Yeah,
no.
that was on Brendan Rodgers, isn't it?
You just disrespected us right now. What do you mean by it's a minute?
How
But
would you
if
say?
I tell you
How
that you've only won
would I disrespect you?
one Premiership trophy,
How would
in
I
30
disrespect you?
seasons, you start crying. So
All
what's the
right. Here
difference with what
happened.
you
Here
said
happened, Tony.
and with the trophy you've won in 30 years?
Right. You finished. You
Yeah,
finished.
yeah. Talk up, man.
Because
Yeah,
I just
talk.
want to know. I just want to know, Tony, if you're finished before I start talking.
I finished, man. I
Right.
finished.
Okay. So
I just
how
wanted
would
to
I?
check you on that one.
Oh,
I just
all right.
wanted to check
Okay.
you on that one.
You said you're finished. Are you sure now?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, 100%.
100%.
Anyway, so here what happened now, right? I said, and I don't know how you're saying that there I disrespect you, because at the end of the day, right, I said, I cannot remember the last time you got a victory at Anfield. You might have got one, but I can't remember. You understand what I'm saying? And then a man down there pointed out you got one 2012. Yeah, so I don't see no disrespect there. You know what I mean? You talk about sort of like one title in 30 years and everything. That's just, to me, and that's just idiot talk, because we got more titles than you guys. You know what I mean? You got 14 and we got 19. We got more titles than that. Do you know what I mean? And you look like you won the title in 20 years. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's all swings and roundabouts. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know for a fact that the day Arsenal coming to Anfield is not a good journey for you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. The fact that you feel it and day that tomorrow and then day sort of like that you can get victory, and you're judging it on what happened the other day. But that's what you're doing. You're judging on what happened the other day against Man United, our fierce rivals, and it was a 0-0. You're judging on that. What I would say to you, like I said to you in the other show, do not judge it now. Do not watch face. Do not watch face in that and for that. Just come and try and do your thing. Now I feel it in the day. I don't feel it in the day sort of like, I don't feel for a fact in the day that you're going to get a victory tomorrow. But if you do, you do. But I don't feel it. I do not feel it at the end of the day. Because, number one, at the day, it's not good stomping ground for you. And number two, you don't do 1.5 past 5 kickoffs. Naturally, don't do 1.5 past 5 kickoff. So those are two factors at the day that you got to think about before you start saying that day that you're going to beat up man, you're going to do this and do that. You got to think about those two factors at the end of the day. And the third factor you got to think about is how much of an idiot you're going to look at the day if you get beaten. Now, I'm willing to concede that the day that you might beat us tomorrow, but it's very highly unlikely that you'll beat us. Carry on. Got you. Slide on.
Oh my God.
Slide on. Got you.
Brother Mark, yeah. See, Brother Mark, you've just listened to the first Liverpool fan, yeah, that's just talked up this matchup, yeah. What do you think? Liverpool, Arsenal, yeah. These guys, they're not scared of us. They think that we going to Anfield. It's a slaughterhouse for us. The biggest rivals came in last weekend. They couldn't do anything. No muscle, no fight, no bite in front of the 18-yard box. They've dropped points this season against questionable teams. Against Brighton, they dropped points this season. Against Luton, mind you, we got back-to-back wins against those people. Yeah, we beat Brighton this season. We took points away and took the whole 3 points away from Luton this season. My brother, they lost against Tottenham Hotspurs. We did get a draw against Tottenham Hotspurs while they were beaten at White Hart Lane. See, brother Matt, I want you to look into this matchup. neutrally. Like, just look at the pro and cons. Like, just look at everything. What do you think? You've just heard the first Liverpool fan talk. What do you think?
I'm trying not to laugh because Ben's out there laughing, and I'm trying not. I hadn't even got started yet, and he already laughing. Look, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this is coming straight down the middle. Tomorrow's matchup is going to be probably one of the most balanced matchups we've had the entire season. You can go right to the table. The table does not lie. I think we're a point ahead of them in there, and even in the goal scoring department. They've scored one goal more, gave up a goal, and I think we're on the same amount of goals given up. So this is probably my prediction. Just to get spoiler alert, it's going to be a draw. I predict the draw, but there's several things on both teams that can sway this thing. I'll start with this. Last season, now you know how I feel about that game last season when we played Liverpool. That's why I believe we lost the title. That's why I believe the title, everything unraveled. We pretty much threw it in the bin. Psychologically, and I'm going to bring in something else here too, Tony. Psychologically, this is why I wanted us in the Carabao Cup. Because psychologically, we've got to get over these hurdles. You know, there was a lot of talk about we were the November champions. In order for us to start proving our credentials, we've got to start beating teams. We have not won at Anfield since 2012. We have not won there. Arsene Wenger was still the coach the last time we won there.
Fact.
We have not won there. So we have to go there and get some points. Find a way. All right. What works against us? There's no Tomiyasu at left back tomorrow. That's my biggest concern. We know who's going to be at left back tomorrow, Tony. And that is, unless he decides to switch it up, which our manager is notorious for these big games, he'll try something crazy. We've got to figure out how to isolate Mohamed Salah. And I'm here to tell you, the left back that we're playing at tomorrow is not going to be able to do it. So,
sorry to cut across here. That like tomorrow, what choices do you have as left back? You have, I know you got Zinchenko.
We have Zinchenko.
We have Mo, Larry, and Curly.
Yeah,
we have Kivio.
They have the same issue as well.
We have Kivio down there.
We got Kivio, but I mean, like, Mo,
they
Larry,
have the same
Curly.
problem as well, though, because they got Simicast at the back as well. Although he played well.
They have Simicast.
Yeah, but exactly. I think what my man's talking about, Matt's talking about, is the fact that what happens with Zinchenko, he tends to drift into midfield. He drift into midfield and leaves space behind. So if you leave in space behind for Mo Salah, he is going to exploit that space.
But that's only if you got possession of the ball. That's only if you get possession of the ball. That's the thing. So that's
but you know more likely and date. So like Liverpool are going to get possession of the ball.
At some point.
The difference between Tomiyasu and Zinchenko is Tomiyasu will stay back. Zinchenko will go forward and leave space.
That's going to be the problem. Any major team that we play this year, that's going until that gets rectified. We're going to be overloaded in certain areas tomorrow. So it's going to be a case of, and this is also another factor in tomorrow's game. Can we hit the back of the net tomorrow? Can we hit the back of the net tomorrow? Look at last weekend. For Liverpool. I think they had 35 shots on goal. We had 20-something.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to hit the back of the net tomorrow. Let me say this too. An observation in last week's game. I talked to Lee and Kenny, and I told them, I said, the problem with the way we're looking at that game that we looked at last weekend, because we're looking at the game, we're going, oh well, man, they couldn't beat Manchester United. Manchester United is still built, regardless of how piss poor they are right now, regardless of how bad they are, they can sustain long waves of attacking. They can park the bus. We have a problem sustaining long-term defense. And when I'm talking, let's go back to our last couple of games. Look at PSV. with the teams that we should be doing business with, we're struggling with. So you got wave after wave after wave after wave after wave. We're not built like we were last year. We're not playing the same football we were playing last year. And that's what this is why I kept saying, Tony, we've got to get these people got to start scoring. If Kai Havertz can score tomorrow, man, I'd be ahead. Just score. Just find a way to score. If somebody can
just find a way to score. Find a way to score. Yeah. And even comparison still has to even come up with Dominic Szoboszlai and Kai Havertz this season. You know, that's a bigger topic altogether. But again, Sax Gunner is down here. The Assembled is down here. Malia is down here. Sax Gunner, I skipped that comment because you can't be calling my friend a negative Gunner. Please, I'm sorry, man. His name is the Southern Gunner, yeah? And he's not negative in any way. It's
Who's
just
calling someone
his
negative?
opinion. Please.
Let's
be. Yeah?
Who was calling something negative? What was
No. It's Sax Gunner. He's a friend of the channel too, but please, man. His name is the Southern Gunner, please.
No, well, see, Tony, the thing about it, Tony, you have to. This is what we're Arsenal fans. We're over emotional at times, and we have to look at the thing for what it is. We have had trouble scoring. We're playing against a team that can, on that day, if they come out 100 miles per hour, if they go up 2-0, who on this panel thinks we're gonna win the game 3-2, 4-2?
Again, Matt, it could turn into a skirmish. It happened. It happened at the Emirates last season. It happened at the Emirates last season. It turned into a skirmish, and Arsenal won that game. We went back to their home. We're leading them 2-0 before Granit Xhaka cost us there, and galvanized the Anfield crowd. See, there is space. There is a chance to go down there and beat Liverpool. They're not invincible now.
Everybody's got a chance to win.
They're not invincible.
Everybody's got a chance to win the game.
As we say here across the pond, any given Sunday, in tomorrow's case, any given Saturday. So, I mean, there's a chance to win the game. But, Tony, realistically, there are problems on both sides. They've got problems. We've got problems. It's like I said, tomorrow is probably the most even matchup that we've had all year. Now, the other factor in tomorrow's game is our manager. Has our manager learned from last year? Has he learned a big game? We just had a big game 2 weeks ago. Regardless of what people think, they're right there, number 3. We just had a big game a couple weeks ago. Have we learned from a couple of weeks ago? Are the guys going to come out ready to go for tomorrow? Because we've got to have our players. Odegaard has to put in a 5-star performance.
He has to put in a shift.
He has to put in a shift. He can't be ducking out of tackles. He's got to be ready to be up for battle. The goalkeeper, Tony, Raya has to be in his right frame of mind. We saw what happened last week. The flap, we saw that. All the factors, everything has to line up. We have to come tomorrow. We have to get off the bus tomorrow, ready to play.
Ready to play and ready to go. Definitely. Go. Josh, you come in now. Josh, see ya. Entman TV, yeah. Shout out to you, my brother, man. But see, this is what we have to deal with, yeah. Liverpool fans, it's a podcast, it's a friend of mine, a friend of the channel, yeah. This is what we have to get through when we're talking about Liverpool fans, yeah. And every year you get smoked. This is typical Liverpool, yeah. Mouthing off, yeah. These guys, yeah. I don't know, because last season, yeah, they came to the Emirates, they got smoked by us, 3-2. Yeah, see, you know what? Yeah, if any other team is telling me about, you're coming down, you get beaten, you get smoked, I do understand that. If it's teams that have won trophies upon trophy, I'm talking of Chelsea, I'm talking of Manchester United, I'm talking of maybe Man City. Yeah, maybe I'll be a little bit okay. But this is Liverpool, man. They've hardly won any title. Yeah, it's just in their heyday. It's just one Champions League. Yeah. No, bro. No. I'm serious.
You're talking.
One Champions League.
You know what? You're talking rubbish.
Just one Premiership.
Listen, you're talking rubbish.
No. Wait. This is for this is for Josh Gunner, yeah. Not for you. You've spoken. Let other people speak. Josh, should we be running scared? Yeah. Look at a Liverpool fan saying this, yeah. And every year you get smoked. See, Should we go to Anfield feeling like we're gonna get smoked? That is it. Should we go there with a defeatist mentality? That's what I'm saying.
No,
Are we defeated already?
no. Of course
Mm,
not, Tony. Look, for me, right, going into this game, obviously, it's Anfield, and we all know about the record. Last time we won there, 2012, that 2-0 win, Podolski and Cazorla scoring for us years and years ago. We started Arsene Wenger, right?
yeah.
And that is the thing that I feel the most is obviously that horrendous record playing at Anfield. And I thought, and that game still haunts me last season, man. And as Matt rightly said, that game for me is why we didn't go and win that league title and why we wasn't champions last season. It all started from there. And, you know, and we started off so well, 2-0 up, perfect start. And then absolutely, capitulated in that second half. So, this season has to be different for me. I agree. Like, it's going to be, for me, this is going to be the game of the season, and neutrals watching, they're going to love this. But for us, it's probably, we'll probably have a heart attack at the end of it. It's going to be end-to-end stuff. Like it was last season as well. I remember last season, Ramsey made a fantastic save from Salah. Kanate had a very good chance towards the end, but then we went down the other end, and all Martinelli had to do is get time his paths into Saka, and we would have been through. So it's going to be one of those games, man, end-to-end stuff, as always, as it always is when it comes to this other game. But, as Matt was saying, Zinchenko, that is another worry for me, is we saw last season, bro, got done up by Trent, and this guy simply, I said it many times, he's not a left-back number one, because he clearly can't defend. He can't defend, and there's a reason why he plays in midfield for his country.
Exactly.
And the only reason why he's left back is because Guardiola converted him into a left back, because I think Mendy was injured. But before he was playing at Zenit, he was always a midfielder. So, this guy's very good going forward, very good technically, but defensively, the guy is shocking. And that's my big story. I remember Tomiyasu, that Emirates game, when we beat them 3-2, kept Mo Salah quiet. Yeah, he kept Salah quiet, and I wish we had him. It's such a shame that he's injured, because that guy can actually defend. And then who else we got? Oh yeah, Kivior. Well, we saw him against PSV get absolutely done up by that Bakayoko guy. So I'm not really too. I mean, so we're gonna have to go with Zinchenko. But another thing I've got to look at is this, obviously, Anfield and the atmosphere. Yeah, and I've seen it multiple times last season. Granit Xhaka, waking up the Anfield crowd. It's not the first time I saw where we saw Mikel Arteta do it when we got battered 4-0 that season, where he had a little scrap with Jurgen Klopp. Then that woke up the crowd. So that the first thing, if Arteta's got he's got to draw into these players, that is the main thing we don't do. If we don't lose our heads, because we even saw Kai Havertz make that tackle, and that even woke up St James's Park. So we got to be careful with that. But yeah, man, I'm confident. I think it's going to be a fantastic game. I think obviously title race, massive game, and if we do win this game, it'll make a huge statement, bro.
Huge statement, massive one, man. Massive statement.
We haven't won at Anfield in years, number one, and obviously, number two, people are looking at this game. Of course, everyone's gonna be all eyes on this game, right? Liverpool currently are the team, and I know Man City will always be Man City, and they will probably come back. But currently, right now, Liverpool, it's sort of like neck and neck between who's going to go and win this league title. So it's a huge game. If we do win, it's going to make a massive statement to this Premier League. And it gave me, so much more confidence, man. But look, man, I'm gonna remain confident. I do think a win. I think it's gonna be full of goals. And again, I'll give a quick prediction. I went 3-2. I went 3-2 Arsenal.
Good. Anyway, we'll come to the prediction later on. Yeah. See, let's hear from another Liverpool fan. This time, Jordan Heyman, our friend. See, Jordan. Yeah. See, I want you to be as. Of course, you won't be neutral. You're a Liverpool fan. I do get that. Yeah. But looking at your last Premiership matchup, you played against your biggest rivals. Yeah. If there's anyone on earth you want to really put it on, it should be Manchester United. Manchester United, as we all know, are on a very, very shitty run. They came down to Anfield. People were saying, you know what, they're going to get smashed. 8-0, 7-0. See, that was what I was hearing last weekend, 8-0. See, someone was on my panel. He said, these guys are going to ship 10-0 at Anfield. But you know what, they went down there, for some reason, I don't know what happened, they got a draw. Explain that draw to us. What gives you the confidence that Arsenal is coming to town and that you're going to smash us?
Yeah, that Man United game. Man United surprised me a lot on Sunday. Right, despite they don't have Casemiro in that game and Bruno Fernandes was suspended, Onana has been keeping up great. He stopped making big save, the cross that would make, and Virgil scored. He stopped that as well, and surprising that we didn't scored and he keep a clean sheet as well. I heard that Man United fans are celebrating about a nil draw. So hyping about, yeah, Liverpool will draw with you. So it's just amazing. But for you guys, Tony, we have a great history. I know you guys very well from media. That 4-0 match say that was season before with Taki Minimimo was in our team, but he's not. But we have an injury problem now. There isn't no Diego Shaka, so it's just gonna be a rough game for us. And I'm looking forward to to see Declan Rice making his debut. I know he used to play against us in a West Ham jersey, but this time he's wearing a red, representing you guys now. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Kai Havertz, he used to be a Chelsea player, now he's wearing Arsenal. I'm looking forward to see what my German will do. But I think you guys will do it fantastic. We have this season we have become a second half team. Last season we have lost many of our games, and no, I don't know what's really going on with us. We have after we can't see we just came back in the second half. But this game against you guys tomorrow, I hope one of us come out victorious and hope the better team win tomorrow indeed. So I'm looking forward to see which of us will go top tomorrow because Villa is playing later today. So I hope one of us will stay top into Christmas.
Mm, definitely. Football bans, yeah. See, you know what, yeah? The Liverpool fans we have here, they're quite level headed, yeah? Rods is pretending, yeah? But I know what's in his mind. What is Rods is thinking right
You
now
don't
is
even
that
know.
what he's thinking right now is that these guys are gonna get smacked up, yeah, at Anfield. That's what he's thinking. I know this guy. It's my guy, yeah. I know what he's thinking.
What you,
But
Harry
you know what,
Houdini?
yeah. But you know what,
You
yeah.
Harry Houdini,
Bant,
mate. You know what I mean?
Bant, yeah, Bant. Please, just give a case for Arsenal if they're gonna a lot of the fight week show. Big up to you, my brother. He is giving us two, yeah, back to back super charts, man. I'll be coming to that later on. But see, yeah, Bant, talk to these people, yeah. What are the chances that Arsenal have at Anfield? I know you did say the last time we won there was in 2012, but right now it's a different dynamic, in it. It's a different dynamic. We're top of the league. I know we've been glossing over wins. I completely get that. But again, Liverpool have showed signs of, we can still slip. We're not the perfect team yet. Uh, Salah is not up to speed just yet. He's not scoring and firing on all cylinders. Yeah, he's gotten his 200 goal, but he's not the Salah of 3 seasons ago, 2 seasons ago. So I'm not so worried. If Zichenko is very, very controlled, he can actually hold his own because Salah is no more the Salah of 2 seasons ago. I'm sorry. He might have, good assists, goals, or whatever, but he's not the same Salah of 3 years ago. If you have, a henchman down there that's ready to defend, you will keep him at bay. Um, uh, Looking at our midfield, we do have a superior midfield. I'm sorry, we have a superior midfield than Liverpool. Defense wise, I think we're better than them. I think Arsenal is the best defensive side this season. Bant, talk to these people. What do you think? Arsenal versus Liverpool. We're going to Anfield. What do you think?
Big up the Liverpool fan with a balanced argument, what he just represented now. This better defense and all of this malarkey is just nonsense at the moment. We're both literally on the same points this season. Yeah, they've got Van Dijk, they've got Allison, yeah, best goalkeeper in the world. We've got Flappy Hands, Arteta's son, in goal, yeah. So let's not get on the our team is better, their team is better. It's two teams at the top right now with literally identical points. What, we're 1 point ahead of Liverpool. Let me break this down to you, yeah. And I don't want to give Liverpool too much props, yeah, because I can't stand some of their fans. But these men are cool. But I just want to just break it down, yeah.
Yeah.
Liverpool look forward to playing us. You see the
Mhm.
difference? They enjoy playing Arsenal. You know what? Them man probably ain't gonna sleep tonight because they're so excited about playing us. Yeah.
Mm.
Arsenal on the other side, what's our mentality like? What's our mentality like going into this game? Because as Matt was saying, it's not an ability thing, it's a mental thing. When you haven't beaten a team, yeah, in over 10 years, yeah, that's going to slightly play in your head. Yeah.
Mm.
When you went to Anfield last season and you were 2 goals up and you still drew the game, and you could have even lost the game if it weren't for that Ramsey save. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got Declan Rice now.
Mhm.
Huge difference maker. However, is Martinelli going to show up tomorrow? Is Saka going to show up tomorrow? Yeah. You know, is Jesus going to show up tomorrow? Is he going to be breakdancing on the floor? Yeah, doing spins and head spins and all that rubbish. Yeah, those are the 3 that I'm worried about. Yeah, because when Liverpool turn up, they turn up. And the thing is, yeah, I don't care what anyone says about Salah, he's not been that great or whatever. Big games, forget about the United game. Big games, Salah turns up. Yeah, do you know what I mean? They've got Nunes as well, who he has his moments, yeah, but in big games, he might turn up. You know, they've got Diaz as well, who hasn't really had a great season. You know, they've got and Jota. Jota loves to score against us as well. I don't know if he's injured or if he's played. So we've got problems tomorrow. And the thing is, yeah, let me just finish off my point there.
No, I'm just saying that Jota's injured.
Oh, he's injured. He's injured. He's injured.
Yeah, him
The
and
thing is, okay.
They
The thing
didn't
is,
show up against Toulouse. They didn't show up against Toulouse. They didn't show
the
up
thing
against
is,
Royal Union. Come on,
yeah,
man.
but this
Come
but
on,
this
man.
is the
See,
thing. The
they
thing is,
didn't show up
hold on.
against.
Hold
They didn't show up.
on. Let me finish.
Wait,
Let me finish.
They
Let me
didn't show up
finish.
against Brighton. They didn't show up just last weekend
Let me
against Man
finish. Let me
United.
finish.
Let
Why
Abs
should I
talk,
take a
Tony.
defeatist mentality down to Anfield? That's what I'm
Let me
saying.
finish. Yeah, let me finish my point, and
Why should we be
go
going
on.
there feeling defeated
Let me
already
finish.
even before
Let me
kicking the
finish my
ball?
point. Let me finish my point because I'll tell you why. If we go there and play an open game, yeah, and we go toe to toe with Liverpool, yeah, then we're gonna find out. Sorry, but we're going to find out. We're gonna leave holes at the back. Who was talking about Zinchenko? You was, yeah. You were saying about Zinchenko at the back, or
Not
whoever
me,
was talking about Zinchenko.
not me.
I
But
Oh,
mentioned it.
sorry. So Unks was talking. Yeah, Unks was chatting about Zinchenko. If we go toe to toe and we're not pragmatic in this game and we don't think about take our moments in certain situations, yeah, we're going to be in trouble. And I'm with Matt. Yeah, I highly think it's going to be a draw. The only thing is we cannot go to Anfield and lose. We cannot lose at Anfield.
Got to drop.
That's my point.
but guys,
So let me say this right quick. Let me say this. You know, I've been very critical of our form as of late with these draws and everything. Tomorrow is a game where you take whatever you can get and you get the hell out of there. You take what you can get and get a draw, good, win, good, no losses. You go in and get what you can get. I want to. Vance brought up something that I think has gone under the radar. This Darwin Nunez. Let's talk about this fella here. Let's talk about the that came off the bench and scored against Newcastle out of nowhere. Now, everybody like to sit up here and lollygag and laugh about this gentleman. They look at their bench and look at our bench. Look at their bench and look at our bench. I want to stress that now. We have the King of Zamunda. The King of Zamunda is on the bench.
Stop that.
We have Trossard. And then what else do we have? I don't hear about Kivior because I don't even count him. I don't even count Kivior.
Bin juice on the bench.
Injuries. We have injuries.
We said Ed Juice.
Bin juice.
and Reece James, Reece Nielsen. We have got to get it. All those first team starters tomorrow have got to get the job done. They've got to get the job done because this is where we have to start separating the men from the boys, gentlemen. If these gentlemen can come, if our players cannot go out there tomorrow, and we sitting on the doorstep, we're right on the doorstep of the January transfer window. If these gentlemen cannot go out tomorrow and put pride, have some pride tomorrow. Have some pride tomorrow for the badge. This is a badge game. Go out for the badge tomorrow. And if they go out there and put in a performance like they did against Aston Villa tomorrow, I will be highly upset. I will be highly upset tomorrow.
But again,
let me just cut you there.
no. See, wait.
Let me just say
I'm
something.
coming. I'm coming, Rod. I'm coming.
Let me just say something.
Matt, you did talk about our bench, yeah. I do get that, yeah. We have a shitty bench, but it's not like Liverpool have total variety right now. As we speak, Matip is injured right now, and as we speak, McAllister is injured with a knee injury. As we speak, Matip is injured. As we speak, Diego
You just said that
Jota.
twice.
Listen, just listen.
You've been saying it twice, Tony.
Just listen. If I say it 3 times, it doesn't matter. It's my show.
It does matter because you're
Diego
saying the same player 3 times.
Listen, just listen. Now, I will repeat again. I know it hurts. It hurts. Listen to it. It hurts.
Don't hurt. You don't hurt. You're just talking nonsense.
No. It hurts. It hurts. I know it hurts.
It don't hurt. It don't hurt me. No.
It hurts. See, Diego Jota is injured. Just listen to me. Diego Jota is injured. Robertson is injured. Thiago is injured. McAllister is injured. Gravenberch is injured. See, these guys have a bunch of injuries in the team. See, it's not like it's not like they're coming into this game with a variety down there on the bench. They have injured players down there too. So this is a very even match. That's the way I see it. They don't have magicians at the bench. We don't have magicians at the bench. It's all good. But after all, we do have a Trossard who scored a hat trick at Anfield. How about that?
Yeah, but you're paying for Brighton then. Listen, what I'm trying to say at the day, right? Because Tony, sometimes you go off script, yeah, right, and conscious things that are being said on the panel and everything that it's like you're not hearing it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
No. He was comparing our bench. Listen. No. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. No, Rod, you are wrong. He talked about he was comparing our bench to that of Liverpool, in which I do understand Arsenal's bench is shitty. But I'm saying that Liverpool, in that vein, that Liverpool still looks, they still look lost in a way because you have all this amount of injuries happening to very important players in your team. That's what I'm saying. How is that rubbish?
1 minute. Tony, what you got to say? 1 minute. 1 minute. So, Jordan, 1 minute. 1 minute. Tony, what you got to understand today, right, is Matt. When Matt started off the conversation first, at the end of the day, not what he just said, but when he started off first, Matt said at the end of the day, this is a balanced game with a balanced team. He's saying everything's balanced at the end of the day, right? So what more do you want? It's only you yourself at the end of the day trying to sort of like stir up and say like, oh, well, Liverpool this and Liverpool that, and mention the same players 3 times that's injured. We know we got injuries. But what I'm trying to say, what you're actually doing at the end of the day, the way you're talking about the game at the end of the day, right? You're downplaying the game. You're actually ruining the game. Which tomorrow at the end of the day, whether we win or lose, yeah, it can be a potential of the game of the season. It can be the potential of the game of the season. So really and truly at the end of the day, what we're talking about with, I want to talk about with Tommy Asu. We need to talk about Tommy Asu at the end of the day. What it is with Tommy Asu stays back. He stays back at the end of the day, left back and he defends, yeah?
At right back.
Hold on. Let me finish.
He plays right back this season.
Let me finish, man. What happened to you now? What happens at the day? No, but it's true though, isn't it? You gotta let a man finish and let a man get his point out, innit? Right? What it is at the day with Zinchenko at the day, right? Because he spends a lot of time in midfield at the day, it then leaves spaces at the back, which at the day Salah can exploit. Because you can't watch at the day how Salah's been playing and in recent games at the day, right? Yeah. You have to watch how he potentially could play tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? And if Salah at the day finds space tomorrow I'm telling you, he's going to exploit that. He did it the other day against West Ham, and he will do it again. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, right. The players that we got on the bench, Gravenberch is fit. Gravenberch will be there tomorrow. We have players on the bench today that can come in. And what Matt's saying today, right, is this: have we got the players on the bench to match? Hold on, John, hold on. Have we got the players on the bench that can match up with Liverpool? That will be a problem. Do you know what I mean? That will be a problem today. Have we got the players on the bench to match with Liverpool? And at the end of the day, kind of like going into the game with a mentality of thinking, well, look, at the end of the day, right, they had a shit result against Man United, which at the end of the day, you always stress that they's our biggest rival, the bar, right? Yeah. So Bozlite hasn't been playing well, and anything that, right? Yeah, man, this is ours. You go into that. If you go into that game tomorrow with that mentality in there, trust me, you're going to get beaten. I'm telling you, trust me, you'll get beaten. As if we go into that game tomorrow thinking that, well, look, at the end of the day, well, Arsenal come here and they never win that sort of like at Anfield. Yeah, this game is ours. No team can afford at the end of the day to take this game for granted, and that's what you got to understand.
Yeah, you know, I just think that there's just a lot of factors in tomorrow's game that has to be at play to manage. I just really think that Arteta's man management and Vance and Tony, we've talked about this over the last 2 years. His man management in major games has to improve. It has to improve because when we have these kind of massive matchups, and I keep going back, Newcastle, Aston Villa, you know, the Carabao Cup, any big game, he tends to go into one of his, you know, he self-destructs. Tomorrow he's got to go back. If I was him, I would go back, I would watch the tape. I'd have the team watch the tape. I'd break the game down from last year. I will look at performances this year. For Liverpool against Man City earlier this year. You better be trying to find some way to try to, like he said, slow Mohamed Salah down, because if Zinchenko gets him 1-on-1 with about 7 yards of space, it's over. It's tap in football. And these are the finite details tomorrow that we're gonna have to, all bases have to be covered. Tony, let's go out to our midfield. Odegaard has to become a man tomorrow. He has to do it. For all this talk we have heard for the last week about Odegaard, he's this and he's that. We're paying this man big money. And when we pay players big money, Vance, these are the games I expect to see him carve people up.
Yeah, he has to show up in that game
for himself. It's time for it tomorrow, Tony. For all this title talk that we heard last month in November, and we were talking about top of the table and all that. Because see, for me, y'all know I'm past it. I don't give a damn about being top of the table at the end of the year. I'm more concerned about being at the top of it in May. My thing is that if we're going to be running around here celebrating top of the table, we need to start slaying teams like this tomorrow. It's time to put up the Fred Flintstone underwear, and it's time to go get you some briefs. Put on some men's briefs and
men's briefs, right?
Put on some pants and get the Timberland boots and go to work.
Good. Josh, I'll bring you in here, yeah, before we go to Heyman.
I love this guy here, though. This guy. Hold on. Let me just say something here. Let me just say something totally quick, right?
Yeah.
This guy here, the name Matt. I love this you know. He's quality, man. He's quality.
Yeah, man. Josh, this is simple, yeah. Look into this Liverpool defense, yeah. Is it because we've just taken a different approach? We've looked at our Arsenal; it's a little bit shaky. We've made mention of how efficient Odegaard might be, if it's going to show up, if it's not going to show up. We've talked also about Zinchenko. But let's look into this Liverpool defense. Yeah, they conceded 3 goals, mind you, at Anfield. 3 goals at Anfield. I even thought that Fulham have already won that game. Let's be very frank. They
Yeah.
conceded 3 good goals at Anfield. Yeah, good. Let's leave that alone. Yeah, they conceded 3 goals against Toulouse. Yeah, see
As a
they
way.
struggled. They struggled. That's a way anyway. I'm just looking at their form generally. They struggled to beat Crystal Palace. We all saw it. You guys still struggled to even beat Sheffield United, and those guys are at the
Funny.
yeah. See, they're the bombs of the league. The- Josh, look into their defense. Yeah, do you think that defense is impenetrable as Liverpool fans are painting that defense to be? Should we be scared about that defense right now?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's not been the greatest for them, but I can say the same thing for our attack personally this season, in my opinion, right? Our recent games in terms of our front three, for me, we haven't been clinical enough. That prime example for me, I go to the Aston Villa game where people can blame the VAR and all that stuff, yeah. But I think that game we had ourselves to blame. I feel like we dominated the possession wise, and we had plenty of chances. We saw Odegaard miss 3 big chances, in that Villa game.
Mm,
So I look at that game, I go to even the Brighton game. Yeah, we won the game 2-0, but again, we had so many chances. And I'm like, we probably should have scored more of them. So, I could say, yeah, their defense doesn't look that great. They've been leaking goals, but I could say the same
yeah,
thing. I could say the same thing for like our attack. Like our attack
yeah,
for me has not been clinical enough this season. The end
yeah.
product in times have been very, very poor.
Poor.
So you're gonna have to, especially at a place like Anfield. You get a chance, you got to take them. You got to get the game against Villa. Yeah, plenty of chances. We need to take one of those. It's Anfield. You got to take these chances. Otherwise, you will
Yeah,
get punished. And that's exactly what happened against Aston Villa. So
yeah.
yeah, I think look, they've been leaking goals, but again, we got to focus on our attack as well. And yeah,
Oh no,
well,
definitely.
he needs to put in a captain performance, because how many
Mm,
times do we see this guy go missing in these big types of games? So he needs to really step up for us. So
yeah, yeah, yeah. See, Jordan Heyman, yeah. Just before we go to our brother Bant, yeah. Which areas are you more concerned about this matchup for Liverpool? Which areas do you think that we're a little bit short right now, and maybe Arsenal might overrun us in this department? Where is that area right now for Liverpool?
Well, my problem is Tony. Is Trent Alexander-Arnold. Last season, what did Gabriel Martinelli do? He's my worried. I'm worried about him. Every time I heard Man City fans, he can't defend, he can't do this. When I saw him playing in England, I said, this player Trent should play in midfield for us. Look when we play West Ham. Me and Josh was doing watch along. And I was watching the West Ham Liverpool. I was surprised to see Trent with a massive assist from midfield to Cody
Yeah,
Gakpo, and Cody scored. That is what I need to see from Trent. I don't want to see him getting dribbled by Gabriel Martinelli, and that's the reason why the guys beat us 3-2, because he got dribbled past and looking at Virgil van Dijk. But left back, all I need is Rabo back. But Costas Simicas, he's battling Rabo for that position, but Trent is my problem right now for tomorrow's game.
yeah, yeah, definitely. See, yeah, Bant, yeah. Just look into the areas, yeah, that we can actually have a say in that matchup, yeah. Uh, do you think attacking wise we can still cut it in any way
Oh
against
yeah,
Liverpool?
definitely. Oh yeah, definitely. Trent and Shimikas, they're vulnerable defenders.
Mm,
No matter what you say, Shimikas isn't. What is he? Shimikas is. He doesn't. He doesn't. He's only in the team because Robertson's not playing at the moment. And fair play to him, he's
yeah,
been doing okay. But I think Saka can cook him all day long. I think
mm,
Saka's got Shimika's number. If Saka and Martinelli turn up tomorrow, yeah,
yeah,
Liverpool will have problems. Yeah, let's not because Liverpool are quite open as well. Yeah,
yeah,
they're not going to be doing the double up on Saka and Martinelli. They're going to be coming forward because that's what Liverpool going to do. They're going to look to stifle us. Probably in the first 15-20 minutes, they're going to come at us and they're going to want to score early. Yeah.
yeah,
Now, if
yeah,
we hold them, if we hold them for I don't know, 20 minutes or so, and then we start to come into the game. Yeah. And then, Liverpool, they play high line, we play high line. So it's going to be one of them type of games where, the ball's going to be going here, ball's going to be going there. But
Yeah,
definitely, and I think as well that, as Matt was saying, yeah, this is definitely a big game for Odegaard. Yeah, this is
yeah,
definitely a big game because if he can get on the ball and thread in the right balls to the forwards, yeah,
yeah,
then Liverpool can be in for a long day as well. Yeah,
yeah,
I don't believe that it's a foregone conclusion. It's like, I'm hearing Liverpool saying, "Oh, we're gonna smash them and everything." I don't think Liverpool will smash us because
mm,
the big difference what we have in this game is we've got Saliba at the back,
Mm,
yeah, which we didn't have him in the last game, and we've
yeah,
got Declan Rice as well. And
mm,
sorry, Declan Rice, I'll take Declan Rice over all their midfield. They've got Slabozlai, he's okay. They've got Endo and Wendo. Who's Wendo, man? Endo,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, yeah? Endo can't talk to Declan Rice, yeah. So you know what, yeah?
first game
Their
against
midfield,
our
their midfield can't touch our midfield. Yeah. I'll
mm,
tell you the one problem I am worried about of was is
yeah.
Raya in goal. Because anyhow Slabozlai gets on that 25-yarder shot or any of those front mans, we're in trouble.
We're in
We're in
trouble.
trouble.
See, Josh and Jordan Heyman will have to leave, but just before they go, yeah, you guys have to chime into this. Look at that midfield, yeah. Who runs that midfield on Saturday? Dominic will be down there. Probably maybe Endo might be down there. Of course, the usual suspects for Arsenal. You definitely know Martin Odegaard will be down there too. Kai Havertz is also a big factor in these games we've been playing. Yeah, that guy alone right now has more goals than the entire Manchester United attack. Let that sink in. So if he's gonna be down there, yeah, we definitely do have Declan Rice, and uh, those trio would just make it up for us. But just to pose it with Liverpool's midfield, do you think Arsenal's is more superior right now, Josh?
I feel like yes, I feel like with Declan Rice, I think he elevates you. I mean, as my man Ab said, yeah, like I would take him over any of those midfielders. I don't get me wrong, like Dominic Soboslai, I'm a big fan of him. I think he's a great player. What's his name? Who else have they got? They got
Sorry.
obviously Endo. I think McAllister's injured, isn't he? So he
Yeah.
won't even be in. But they've got a decent midfield. I think what all I've heard your fans say is that you've been crying out for obviously a DM, which you haven't got. So yeah, I think that should be one of your main guys' priority when it comes to the window. But yeah, not 100% for me. I think it's going to be a very important battle. Of course, we know it always is in football. But yeah, I'll edge ours. I think Declan Rice is just him, man. I mean, we've seen this guy consistently, week in, week out, perform for us, and that's why you
Yeah.
pay. That's why you pay that amount of money for him as well. So yeah, Havertz there, massive game for him. This is a big test. I said it. He's been playing really well, and credit where
Yeah.
credit is due. Last couple of games, you've been superb. So, but
Mm.
let's see how he does it now when the pressure's on in going to Anfield. Against a very, very good Liverpool side. Let's see how he performs. For this
Um,
massive game.
give us your prediction for that matchup and shout out your channel, brother, before you leave.
Yes, I've gone obviously. I said earlier 3-2 to Arsenal. I think it'd be a fantastic game and end-to-end stuff. But yeah, shout out to my channel. Thank you very much for having me on, guys. Really appreciate it. And you can find me TrueGooner on the road to 6K subscribers now. I literally do it every single day, daily content, everything to do with previews. I've got one coming up right now, guys, as well. Match reactions, player ratings. We do transfer videos, everything to do with Arsenal. I get many fans on as well. So, yeah, thank you very much for having me on.
Big ups, Josh.
Big up, bro.
Thanks, man.
Josh,
Thanks, man.
Josh, before you go, do you still want to jump on your preview?
Will you be
You
free?
can jump.
Will you
Yeah,
be
I'll
free?
be free because I got to jump off, have something to eat, and then I'll be free.
Oh, sweet, man. Yeah, I'll drop you a link, bro. All right, on WhatsApp.
Yeah, drop me the link. I'll have something to eat and that, and then I'll jump on.
Yeah,
to
no
your
worries,
thing,
man.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Mate.
Yeah, big ups, man. Jordan
Cheers, guys.
Heyman, man.
Yeah.
Jordan Heyman, what do you think
Yeah.
will be the scores for tomorrow? Before you go out?
Tomorrow. Well, before I give my score, yes, Dom will make his first. debuted. No, he scored his debut already a goal, but this game is his first time playing against you guys. But that will be an epic one. But for my score prediction, Tony, I'm going for a 2-0 win. Liverpool, indeed. Yes, so I'm looking forward to the game tomorrow. So
tomorrow.
up the Reds.
Yeah,
You'll never
shout out to you, man. Please shout to your channel, man, so that yeah,
it's
so
Jordan
that me and Rods
FC
and the others can finish up.
2K to 2K subscribers. I did a Liverpool versus Arsenal yesterday, and I'm going to go on Josh channel right now for the debate with him right now. So I'm on. See you guys and up
Yeah,
the
big
Reds.
ups, man. Thanks for
I'm
popping
out.
in today, man. Big ups. See, Rods, yeah, Rods, we come down to you. Where is the battle map tomorrow? Where is the heat tomorrow? Where do you think the big challenge would be tomorrow? And is there any department in that Liverpool team right now that you literally concerned about in this matchup against Arsenal?
Yeah, quick before I got a bounce. No. The only concern I probably would have at the end of the day if he if he starts Trent as like right back, because that inverted thing, I'm not really feeling it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think the inverted thing works sometimes, but with some teams, and some teams that they you just can't play it because you just leave too many space behind. But sort of like when you're looking at the midfield, I think the midfield's capable enough. Do you know what I mean? Because
yeah,
Endo at the days he's getting used to sort of like the game, and he used to sort of like the way Liverpool play football. I mean, obviously Declan Rice is going to be more further advanced in his development, because at the day he's like been playing in the Premiership more longer, so he can be more advanced. I mean, he's with West Ham, and he won the Europa League, Europa
yeah,
Conference League. He won that with them and stuff. So he's gonna be more far advanced, and plus, I mean, he's coming for the Chelsea academy as well. So he knows the English game inside and out. So you've got a player there still, but like Endo, and he's getting used to it, and he's having some good games. And you got like Graver Birch that should be
yeah,
playing tomorrow, either off the bench or starting. Then you got Curtis Jones at the day, to Bozolai, do you know what I mean? So you still got sort of like people to pick from, because what a lot of people got to remember, this is a completely new midfield. Completely new midfield. We got rid of 5 players and we brought these players in completely new. So what you're going to get, you're going to get those games that are very good games. Then you're going to get those sort of games that are not so good. Do you know what I mean? Games at the end of the day that we should be. Do you know what I mean? Because remember at the day we played Man United with a different midfield than what we
yeah,
had last season. You know what I mean? There's more players available last season than what there was this season. Do you know what I mean? But however,
yeah,
made up for it when we saw beat West Ham the other day. So that's what would be my area of concern, would be Trent. If they start with Trent and they start playing this inverted sort of like role and leaving spaces and stuff, the best bet. I mean, if I was Klopp, I would literally start with the same team that won the other day. I would literally start
yeah,
with that. You know what I mean? And then
yeah, definitely.
if you have to change it, and then you change it. But I just think to myself, look, there's an old English saying, you know what I mean? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Do you know what I mean?
Don't fix it. Yeah.
Yeah,
See. Recently, your manager complained about the atmosphere at Anfield. Do you think that
I,
will have anything to do with this matchup at all? Do you think there will be a time you will need to wake the Anfield fans up? What do you really think? Because Klopp was really complaining about the atmosphere at
no,
Anfield. Does it play into the hands of Arsenal in this matchup?
he wasn't really complaining as such. I mean, as a manager of a Premiership club in the day, you literally got to watch what you say, because everything that you would say will get taken out of context. Somebody's going to take it and spin it, and then they spin it to sort of like to their narrative, if you know what I'm saying. But what he
Yeah.
was trying to say in the day, yes, in times at the day, it hasn't been sort of like he's been a bit quiet. And what he's trying to say in that day is, look, a game like this tomorrow, which potentially at the day could be game of the season, we need our crowd with us. We need our crowd at the day behind us in the day, because the crowd I don't care what any team you're with, yeah, whether it be sort of like Liverpool right down to Sheffield United, you got the crowd behind it. It gives you the lift. Do you know what I mean? So you're just talking about the lift factor of that. Do you know what I mean? You know, in relation to sort of like the crowd, what people got to realize at the day is that they're selling tickets at the day to a lot of tourist people. So then what happens at the day is like the tourist people, no disrespect to them, they don't really know the songs, you know, properly. You know what I mean? So you can't sing along to something you don't know. Do you know what I mean? And you know, so like that affects the atmosphere. So
I really hope I hope this won't be a problem, man. Because if
no, man,
I go to Anfield and conjure up a win, I don't want to hear something like, "Hey, it's
Tony,
tourists down there, you know, our
Tony, what you're gonna get
supporters,
from me?
and stuff."
Listen, Tony, what you're gonna get from me, yeah, at the end of the day, this is what you're gonna get from me. As long as the game played right, and if you lot win 2-0 or even 3-0, but if you win it fair and square at the end of the day, right? Yo, listen, I'll give you your props. I'll give you your props. It's just like if there's any shakiness going on in the day, right, that causes us sort of like for that, because the crowd at the day, listen at the day, if we sort of like if we lose tomorrow, yeah, the last thing I'll be doing at the day is blaming the crowd or atmosphere. That's the last thing I'll be doing at the day. I'm looking at the players first. You know, the players. I'm looking at the players. I'm looking at the manager. Do you know what I mean? Because the manager's part of the players. The manager's giving them the tactics. Do you know what I mean? So I'm looking at that. I don't really care about the crowd. Do you know what I mean? It's just that sort of like it was something that was said by Klopp to the other day and everything that. And to me at the day, I feel it's been taken out of content. Do you know what I mean? You know, yes, at the day, sort of like the crowd at the day gives you that lift. Yes, they do. They do give you that lift. But the crowd do not determine whether you win or lose. They don't determine. Do you know what I mean? You know? Listen, I got to bounce. I got to bounce. You know, because
definitely, man. Please, you have to shout out your channel because guys in the chat, this will turn into an Arsenal, you know, an Arsenal matter because Matt is still down here with me, and of course, Football Bant is down here with me. So we'll make this an Arsenal Liverpool matter, but just Arsenal fans. See ya, my brother. Shout out your channel,
listen.
Rod, I subscribe to you too, by the way, brother, on YouTube. I subscribe to you on YouTube.
Oh, big up. Listen, I've got and your Twitter handle. I'll be in contact and we'll do some stuff definitely. You know, because great guy. Do you know what I mean? Abs, as always, man. Bless up yourself, as always, man. Great guy, man. Bless up yourself. Hope everything's going well for you. Tony,
big up, man.
Yeah, big up, and may the best.
I hope I made this uncomfortable for you, man, because that's the thing. I need to make it uncomfortable for you because you guys are talking too tough, man. You know, we're coming down there to play football.
Listen,
that's all I would say.
Tony.
I'm not gonna boast and say, you know,
let me say my goodbyes without you butting in.
I'm saying that I'm not scared, I'm not scared of you guys. We're gonna come down and play football. We're not scared about you guys. Yeah, yeah. You couldn't beat Manchester, the worst Manchester United team in decades. You couldn't beat them up. You couldn't smash them up. So you know, I'm going to come to Arsenal Football Club.
Did you beat
What
Spurs?
are you saying? No, it was a draw. It was
Did
a draw.
You beat exactly.
No,
Same as us. It was a draw. Let me say my goodbyes.
No, you lost to Tottenham.
This is shameless. This is shameless, guys. This is shameless.
No, you're the one. You're the one that's shameless, brother. You keep on bringing up the same thing. Listen, at the day, you can find me on Arsenal. I'm not Arsenal, you know. Yeah, you can actually find me on your channel, actually. You can find me on the Anfield Uncle Rods on YouTube. I'll be on there chopping up with everybody. Everybody's welcome, whether you're a Man United fan, City fan, Arsenal fan, Chelsea fan. You're all welcome to my channel. Do you know what I mean? Because I do a show with a good friend of mine, Nars, which is a Chelsea fan. Do you know what I mean? And I will be collaborating with. I will be collaborating with Abs as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So it doesn't matter what team you support, because you know what, at the end of the day, we're all there for the same common goal, supporting our team, and we love football. You understand what I'm saying?
You know what we need to do? We need to do a show where, like, aftermath, like after this game, I think, you know.
Yeah.
I'll get right.
Someone's always got to go.
Listen, I'm up for it, and I'm up for it. Just chat me. So, like, listen, guys, love and respect. Matt, love and respect.
Likewise, brother.
Abs, love and respect. Tony, love and respect. With that, I'm out. I'm bouncing.
Happy holidays, brother.
I'll see you tomorrow. After we beat you, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll come through.
Yeah. Tony, how you doing, man? I'll speak to you soon. Take care.
See you soon. He's also Jamaican too. See, yeah, guys in the chat, don't leave yet. Yeah, this is an Arsenal. It's an Arsenal clash right now. Let's talk as brothers. Yeah, let's open up. Let's open up everything. Let's don't lie to each other. Yeah. See, Bantia. See, we're going to Anfield tomorrow. Yeah. See, we don't need all this bickering. We don't need all this. What can Mikel Arteta do? Yeah, to get us a win. We need a win. See, big up to Oregon Gunnar who is in the chart here. He just gifted 10 memberships. See, guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10
Hey,
memberships, yeah.
hey, Tony, them the
Oregon
kind of
Gunnar.
signing.
Pow, pow,
Look at
Hey,
that.
pow.
Look at
hey,
that.
That's my
Tony,
brother.
them the kind of signings that Arsenal need to be making 10. 10. What?
10,
You know,
10, 10,
Exactly.
10.
Exactly.
See, shout out to the Fight Week channel, Ola of the Fight Week show. He just gave us about, I think
much
it's about
love, brother
40
Ola.
pounds. Big up to Ola.
Big up, man.
That's
Big up,
another
Ola,
great
man.
guy, yeah. I can't wait to see Ola's face. He'll be having a watch along with Lee Gunner and our guy down here, Matt. Yeah, I can't wait to see
It's
the
gonna be lit
reaction.
tomorrow,
I
bro.
can't wait. See, Bantia, see, let's
Yeah.
honestly have a conversation. Let's talk. See, yeah, what does Mikel Arteta have to do tomorrow to get us a win? We need a win, nothing less than a win. See, we need to make a statement at Anfield. And again, I'm not buying this thing that Arsenal have to have a defeatist mentality going down there. We need to go down there with confidence, knowing that these guys here are not the perfect. They're not the perfect deal right now. They still have lapses in their midfield. They have lots of injuries, mind you. Diego Jota, like scoring against Arsenal, is injured. He's down and out. They have lots of injured players in this team right now. Arsenal is lucky to meet them at this time. The defense is not really looking that good too. They met a West Ham. They beat a West Ham 5-1, but I'm not buying it. I'm not just buying it. I still see some imperfection in that team. Band, talk to us. What does Mikel Arteta have to do to just turn our luck, our lot around at Anfield?
Play the game, not the occasion. You just said to me, yeah, about you're not something about the mentality.
Mm,
Well, going to Anfield, you have to have a strong mentality. Yeah, you have to go there, and when that crowd's getting on your back, yeah, when there's a
yeah,
tackle that's a controversial tackle, a decision, and that you get the crowd wound up, yeah, you have to have the mentality because going to Anfield isn't for the weak, yeah, and they have the upper hand at the moment.
yeah,
You can say they got these injuries and they got this light bench, and they know how to play the occasion. We don't
mm,
know how to play the occasion at Anfield,
fact.
and we're vulnerable. We're quite vulnerable when it comes to going to places like Anfield. Yeah, we
Mm,
still have
mm,
that mentality where we still have that mentality where we think, yeah, that we're really good. But until we prove that by winning stuff, then
yeah,
we're just competing as far as I'm concerned. You talk
yeah.
about Liverpool having one title in 33 years and Champions League, but do you think I'd be sitting here and not boasting about that now? Do you think I'd be
Exactly, man.
sitting
I
here
would take it.
and
No,
not
it's because the
and not
enemy. No,
shouting
no, no.
about that?
When the enemy is here, yeah. When the
Yeah,
enemy is here, you have to. It's
of
the same thing
course,
I do
of
with Digi
course,
Sports. It's not like I
of
believe
course.
that this team is,
Yeah,
where
of
we ought
course,
to be. But
of
behind
course.
enemy lines, you have to protect the family.
Beating
Sometimes,
Liverpool, and the last thing I want to say, beating Liverpool sends a statement to the whole Premier League as far as I'm concerned. If we
yeah,
win tomorrow, it sends a statement to the whole league, yeah, because Liverpool haven't really done too well with the top six, I don't think. They lost to
yeah,
Tottenham, they drew, okay, they beat Newcastle, they drew with Man United, they drew with Chelsea,
yeah,
they drew with City, so it's not like they've been like setting the Premier League like with the big six team. So we just have to go there, and I'll say it again with Matt as well. We just have to go there and not lose. I will take a draw tomorrow, yeah, and I'm
mm,
not trying to like run away or anything like that because I don't feel that I should be bigging up my chest in a team like a game like this because we know how that can go already, you know.
mm.
2012. 2012. How old was
It's
I in
a, it's a,
2012?
it's a long time, and that's why people like Digi Sports is a sports fan. Yeah, is out here shaking his bum. Yeah, look at what he said there in the chart. Tony shaking his bum violently. Man United playing at Anfield. Man, you're playing
Get
at
him
Anfield.
on.
Can't survive that ground, Tony. See, yeah, see, Matt. When you see something like this, yeah, when you see sports fans, yeah, trolling us, yeah, saying this type of, profane things against Arsenal, yeah, that we go to Anfield, we can't cut it down there, we can't do this, we can't do that. I blame I blame the Arsenal board. They've been that big problem, yeah, in terms of recruitment. Do you think we have enough? Do you think we have enough, yeah, to go to Anfield tomorrow and create magic, because we literally have to create magic down there, because the pressure, the atmosphere will be against us. We need to create magic. Do we have enough to conjure magic? And again, Matt, yeah, I don't want to hear that we don't have enough to create that magic. Do you know why? Because when City came to the Emirates, we created magic. We beat the champions, the European champions. Yeah, we beat them this season. So we do have that magic to do something. Is it enough to win the league? The answer is no. But we do have magic. We can create something to actually win this matchup. Do you think we have enough? And how do you think Mikel Arteta should approach this matchup?
We do not have Thomas Partey from when we played City. We do not have Tomiyasu from when we played City.
Okay.
Timber is out.
Fact. Yeah.
We've got some problem areas here.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's game will be dictated by how hard the current set of players are willing to work.
Yeah.
If they are willing to work hard tomorrow, then everything is on the table. If they come out, I'm going to keep saying it. It's the reason why I keep missing these two games, because I have circled some games this year, and these are the games I'm looking at based on the way everything is set up. Newcastle, Aston Villa, did you like this one too? And Spurs. There are several games here that we've played outside of the city. I'm glad we beat City, but let's be real. That was headed for a draw.
Yeah.
The problem that I have with this current lot is the goal scoring. That's when you, and this is why, and now that it's the Arsenal talk, I can bring this up. This is why when I see stuff about we can't get play, man, at this stage, whatever it takes to get a striker, I guarantee you,
we have to do it by January. We
Tony,
have to get a striker by January. It's a must.
I guarantee if Ola's still in this chat, he knows at some point tomorrow, me and him are going to have that discussion in the game. I'm going to say, Ola, we got to get a striker. We got to get a striker. It has to get done. If we have any hope of trying to do anything, I'm not even talking about winning. I'm talking about FA Cup, this champion, just anything or refute this year. We've got to get a goal scorer. Because if you're looking at a game where I could probably feel extremely confident going into, we had a goal scorer, but we don't have. Well, there's no way I would go and put my money on the table tomorrow. Jesus is going to score 4 goals tomorrow. That's half his total for the year. That's half. I got something for y'all. Y'all know I got something for y'all. Y'all know I brought something for you, Tony. I've been sitting on this. Vance, I've been sitting on this too. Y'all know I got a nugget for y'all.
Are
you ready? Are you ready for it? It's the chat ready for
it. Cook that, my boy. Barbecue it, man.
Let me bring this right here. This is what I want y'all to do. Hold your hands out right quick. Hold your hands out.
Throw that bazooka, man. Before you throw that bazooka, man. BX Gunner is down here. Amy Baba, that's my guy, is down here. Oregon Gunner is down here. TJ, the American idiot.
My brother.
TJ Warren.
My brother.
Big up, man.
Darren, my brother.
This guy's in there. Darren, my guy, yeah. See, on Instagram, I love it. See, Darren, I want to see your outputs, man. You need to post. I need to watch it before I watch it.
Watch this now. Come on, Tony. Put your hands out there.
Lloyd is in the chat too. Big up to you too, man.
Put your hands
Everyone's hands are out, man. Everyone's hands are out.
I'm going to put it in there. You ready? Here it comes.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
Do you realize that Kai Havertz is only a few goals off from being our top goal scorer for the year?
Let that sink in, guys. Matty
And
is
that,
cooking.
and that in
Let
itself,
that sink in.
Right, so,
That
yeah.
in
in itself is why I said we have to get a striker, because if Arsenal is thinking that they're going to roll through the year like that, yeah, we might win this game tomorrow, but I guarantee you we ain't getting no further than that. And that'll be another paper championship to add to the list. Kai Havertz is sitting right behind some of our supposed to be highest goal scorer. He's literally sitting right there looking at him, brother.
Oh God,
Think about that.
man, this is the revelation.
And look how far he's been out of form, and look where he's caught up to everybody too. Just think about that. And we running around here like ain't nothing going on. We have got to go out here in January. It's not even up for debate. Sometimes there's certain stuff midfielder, center back, striker is not even up for debate. It's not even up for debate, gentlemen. If we have any aspirations, and I'm going to say this now because we're going to be going on a little bit of a break in a little bit anyway. If we don't make any signings in January this year, I'm just going to tell y'all, go ahead and pack it up, get it in your mind, and get prepared. It's going to be I've already said it's going to be a tough season, but it's going to definitely be a long, hard season because teams like Aston Villa, I have this feeling that Aston Villa are going to be active in this transfer window. Unai Emery is going to ride out to Spain, and he's going to go get some of his homeboys from down there in La Liga, some of these roughnecks, and he's going to bring them over there to Aston Villa and compound with what they already have. Man City, for all this laughing people doing at Man City, Kevin De Bruyne is going to be back, and they're going to go out and get a replacement. They're going to either sign him in January and loan him back, or they're going to bring him on in so they can get on-the-job training. Manchester, y'all can laugh when I say this if you want to. Manchester United will have a new director of football starting in January. They're going to go at least get 3
throwing bombs down here, man. Guy,
what's his name? The one for West Ham? I reckon he might.
I got him Blanc, or what have you. But I'm telling you,
shout out to the Fight Week show. He just dropped a 2-pounder for us, man.
Appreciate it, brother. Hey, I told you. I'm
coming to make it rain on your channel tomorrow, my brother. Man.
He knows what's coming. We're gonna have him and Lee gonna have this discussion tomorrow. You look at that Newcastle. Let me tell you, Newcastle. Eddie Howe's on the hot seat. He's in hot water. Let me tell you. You don't think that they'll run him out the door in January? Bring in somebody a refute, and then they go cut some checks.
I was saying it yesterday to the Newcastle fan that came here yesterday that they're gonna change the guy. They're serious.
He's out there.
He's serious. They want titles.
Yeah, Tony. I text you when it was either you or Lee. I text one of y'all. I think it might have been Lee when they lost that game to Liverpool. Was it Liverpool? They was up big on and lost. Yeah, it was. It was up. And turned around and lost the game, and Liverpool had 10 men or something like that. And I said, "Oh well, he's on the hot seat. He's already revealed himself to be looked at, so they're gonna be watching him for the rest of the year." Then he just got put out of 2 competitions, two, and so now he's in hot water. So they're going to go make some adjustments. Look at Chelsea of all teams. Now I'm gonna say something controversial, and that's Deji's still in the chat. I'll say this too. It's 2 teams. Brother Deji's still sitting here. I'm gonna say this: that it's 2 teams that worry the holy hell out of me in this transfer window, and both of them. One of them is the backside of it, and that's Chelsea. I don't see this happening for Chelsea just based off of where they are, but it would not surprise me. If January what's our favorite word with the January transfer window when it comes to Arsenal? It wouldn't surprise me if Arsenal start haggling
Haggling.
And
That's
Ivan
the
Toney
word.
go right down the street over there to Spurs. Wouldn't surprise me one lick, because that's how we roll. We have already had a pre-agreement deal lined up for him. So all you got to do is sign the paperwork and it's done. I don't hear nothing about I've been telling folks I don't hear nothing about when getting Ivan Toney, because I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear it. All I know is we better get him.
It's good you brought this thing about Ivan Toney, yeah. See, I'm hearing in the news, yeah, that these guys have bumped up his fee to 115 million pounds.
Okay.
That's how much they bumped up the
What?
fee.
Let's take him on
But
loan. Let's take him on loan.
I don't think we're getting Ivan Toney. I'm
Let
sorry.
me show you. Let me show you something. Tony, let me show you something.
Arsenal might not spend that kind of money by the January transfer window.
Y'all
battling with FFP.
Y'all got me calling up my bag today, man. Let me tell y'all. I ain't even planning to do none of this stuff today. Let me tell you. This is how you do it. You get your checkbook out, just like this right here. You get your checkbook. Tony, you watching me? Look at it, Tony. You looking down. Look what you look. You get your checkbook out like this right here. You go over to Edu. You get Edu. You tell them you want to get some barbecue. You want to get some carne. You want to get some frango. You know. Some moqueca, you want to get that, that's just stuff I'm well versed in now. You want to have a good Brazilian barbecue. You want to sit down and you say, you know what are we going to do? You say, well, what are we going to do? We're going to put Reese Nielsen on the table. We're going to put Emil Smith Rowe on the table. We're going to put the King of Zamunda on the table.
Yeah.
And
we need to sell all these guys. We need to sell all of them.
$35 million hard cash money on the table. Exactly. And we'll give you an extra 5% for taking Nketiah off our hand. And you tell me
How about Fabio Vieira? A cherry on top of the cake. How about Fabio Vieira? Join him, push him. Get this guy out. Cedric the entertainer. Get this guys out of the football club.
Tony, people are saying 115 million, 100 or whatever it is ludicrous. But what do you say to that when it came to Declan Rice, based off of what we're getting this year? What do you say to that?
Exactly.
There's no argument to be made. Pay the freaking money.
But again, should these clubs be fleecing us of hard-earned money? Like 115, bro, it's too
Tony,
much.
We're going for the title. Does that mean we win a title?
Thank you, man.
I'm sorry, it's too exorbitant, man. No. Now this is fleecing.
But you want to pay 100 and something for Osimhen, though, yeah?
Tony,
he's never played in the Premier League.
Yeah,
you want to pay that though, don't you, Tony?
No, I know, but come on, man.
Say it again.
But the market price for Ivan Toney is about 60 million.
Tony, Ivan Toney,
penny pinching Tony.
Ivan Toney is not only proven. He held the title for the highest scoring player in the championship.
Is he 150 million pounds though? Yes. That's what I'm saying. There's no problem about his quality.
Anyway, Tony, you're gonna pay the English tax anyway. Tony, you're going to pay the English tax anyway. So you're paying a premium. You're paying a premium. Well, I'll tell you what, then, if you don't want to pay 115 million for him, then damn it, put 200 down and go get Mbappe.
Exactly.
If you don't want to pay that, then go get Mbappe. If that's, you know what, I don't see the sense in doing that. Well, they go to the highest of the high. But at this stage, with Arsenal Football Club, with the way we blew last season, it shouldn't even be a question. That you should be running down there to get what you need to have what you need to get over the line.
I agree.
Osimhen ain't coming. I'm here to tell you, Tony. Victor Osimhen
these guys are fleecing us, man.
Victor Osimhen ain't coming.
But every other team is going to be paying that. Everyone's going to be paying that.
What did we do with Declan Rice?
Okay. What do we do with Declan Rice? What is Ivan Toney's true worth in the market?
Tony,
what is his true worth? I'm asking you, man.
I would pay right out the gate $75 million without even blinking. I paid him money, right? 75.
So, 75. That's decent.
Tony,
that's a decent fee.
Tony,
Bance, what is a decent fee for Ivan Toney?
Probably 75, 80 mil.
70.
Tony, you
I
just
don't-
put the player. Tony, it can't. You just put them players down there. What you give Brentford a team like Brentford needs 2, 3, 4 players to replace one. Brother, you know what? Ola's still in the chat. Ola's still in the chat. Ola, what did I say this
All I
morning?
still in
What
the
did,
chat.
what did I say this
Listen.
morning, Ola? What did I say this morning in the chat? I said
Listen,
it's time for us to get another Iwobi deal. I need that in my life. I need another Iwobi type deal
Yeah.
in my life.
Tony,
Mm.
Hoyland cost 70 million, yeah, and he hasn't scored a goal for Man United yet. And we've got Tony, who scored 20 whatever goals last season. So, and you're asking for 60 million, yeah?
Advance.
But I know, but it's not 150 million.
No,
Though.
Tony, you got
It's
players.
not going to be 150. You're getting
150
played,
million
man.
though.
You're
No,
getting
no.
played. No, you're getting played.
But again, that evaluation is still under the 100 million mark.
Tony, you got players to offset.
I want us to spend that money, but I'm just saying it's just too much.
Tony, if it mattered winning,
if out here, man.
Tony,
If out here,
how much did you pay for Tony?
Amy Baba here says 80 million for Ivan Toney. It's a decent
75, 80. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But today they just bumped up the price. They're saying 115 million, and they're threatening.
What did Bayern Munich pay? What did Bayern Munich pay for Kane?
But Ivan Toney is
100,
not
yeah,
Kane level. He's not Kane level though. He's not Kane level.
Listen.
Kane has proven himself
If
in the
you
league,
offered,
in the Premiership, time without number. He has scored 20-something plus goals every season that he has
if you
been playing.
offered,
So you can't compare that with Ivan.
if you offered,
So there's a reason why Bayern Munich paid 100 and something million, and it wasn't even up to 115. So why is Ivan Toney 115?
no. Do you know
It's
what? They're gonna
crazy,
overvalue.
man.
They're gonna overvalue the player, yeah. And if we threw 80 million at them, yeah, they would take that. I know
exactly.
that.
It's like I said, they are in no position to turn away 2 or 3 players in hard cash money.
Yeah.
I'm talking upfront cash. They can't turn that down.
For 28,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, then we should get smart. I don't trust these guys doing business.
They're not going. Tony, you're thinking Arsenal going to go pay 115 flat. No, they're going to put.
No way.
They're going to put sweeteners on the table. We don't even sign players that we get in the summer for that kind of money. The only what do? We do $72 million spread out over 30 years. That's how we do it when it comes to our player. We buy these players, it'd be 100 spread out over 50 years. The way it becomes dead money. They're going to go to that table if they've got any sense. They're going to go to that table and they're going to have 2 players. They got Reece Nelson, Emmitt Smith-Rowe, and you got Eddie Nketiah. That's a solid base for a team like that.
But again, why would they take that deal though when Chelsea can give them 100 million?
Because it strengthens their team. Throughout the whole season. 3 Arsenal players of that caliber, yeah, that will strengthen Brentford's team and keep them up in the Premier League. I know they're doing all right, but that gives their team a good basis to build and get better players and attract better players as well.
But if you're talking about players, Chelsea can also offer players down to them. They could offer some of their young players.
Well, it also, Tony,
give them Modric.
Yeah, but who's had a better season though?
No, it's not about having a better season. Eddie Nketiah hasn't had a good season. He only scored a hat-trick this season against Sheffield United. So on what basis are you comparing Chelsea players to Eddie Nketiah? They're not getting the Martinellis though. They're getting the Eddie Nketiahs, Cedric the Entertainer. Chelsea can provide that.
I forgot. Hey, but you know,
the King of Zamunda.
Yeah, that's made me laugh every time I hear that.
I've heard that Cedric Entertainer for a while, you know.
Every time I hear it, I start laughing.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, Tony. On real talk though, man, you can move these players, and there's cash. There's ways to get this done. I'm telling you, we are no excuse. There's no excuse. Now, what the only other thing I can see Arsenal doing is not getting a striker like that, and then they going down there to Santos. They're going down there to Santos and relegated Santos over there in the Brazilian league and going to get whatever they can get off the scrap heap, and then they'll bring that in and sell it to us. Now that's a 40% chance that can happen. But realistically, we all know We all know what needs to be done. There's no excuse this year. Last year,
There's no excuse, man. We need that trophy, man.
Tony,
No
what did we
excuse.
do? What did we do last year in January? This is to go back to your argument about money. What did they told Declan Rice? Said Declan Rice they wanted what 80? Was it 80 or somebody 80 million? We ended up paying 100 million. It was cheaper for them to put the money on the table, just like Ben said, just put the money on the table and call a bluff. Casino Royale said it, baby. Put the money on the table and call his bluff and see what happens. It's time for us to start moving like a big club, Tony. What if Sir Alex Ferguson was still around? He'd walk over there and take him right off of Brentford, and they wouldn't know what to do. He'd just walk over there. How many times we saw him do that in the middle of a winter transfer window? Come on, man. It's time for Arsenal. It's time for Arsenal to cut out the penny pinching. It's time for this stuff. We are supposed to be at the top of the table, acting like we challenging for something. And you can't keep saying that we're challengers and that we're in this and we're not winning. You cannot leave any stone unturned. We want to try, Vance, what we want to try to do, we want to try to shortcut our way to a title. You can't shortcut your way to a title. All bases got to be covered. We just had a discussion. We just had a discussion last segment with Rod and them. And what did I bring up? The benches. The bench. That has to be sorted out. It's just too much, Tony, this year on the line for us not to do what we need to do in order to challenge. We are fortunate to be where we are in the table. We're fortunate. Maxwell said it's fortunate to be where we are. We're fortunate to be right there at the top of the table. And here we are again, another year. And if we don't go out here and get somebody in this window, I'm gonna tell y'all now it's gonna be, and we piss away this opportunity or throw away another cup because we did not have adequate players. Because see, right now everybody's like, oh, well, the bench is fit, no problem, and all is well. But the minute if we lose that game tomorrow, you can best believe people are gonna start looking around, and it's gonna be some questions about that striker. If we can't score goals tomorrow, you're gonna start hearing some questions because this fella right down here, if he can't put 4 or 5 start putting them on the board. You watch I start hearing, they're gonna start questioning.
Joke, man. Yeah. This guy's a joke. He is
guys. No. But guys in the chat, the Southern Guinea, Brother Matt brought up a very big issue. And we've not even dealt with that issue. Bant, we're gonna deal with that issue right now. Kai Havertz is almost our highest goal scorer this season. Like, let that sink in. Like, how has the mighty fallen? I'm sorry, this is no disrespect to Kai Havertz. For crying out loud, he's been our best player for the past 3-4 games.
For December, he's my player of the month for December.
He's the player of the month for November. Actually, he won the award for November. Yeah. Actually, so see, if Kai Havertz, who couldn't find his feet in the first month he came down here, who just scored 7 goals last season for Chelsea Football Club, is coming down here and is the highest goal scorer for Arsenal. Something is wrong. There's something wrong with that. I'm not saying that Kai Havertz isn't worth it, but I'm saying, man, there's something systematically wrong. Bant, what do you think?
Well, when you got fans saying they don't want to pay this premium and this that for a striker, and you're saying there's something wrong, there's your answer. You're answering your own question, because if we as fans, are gonna start turning up our noses and say, "Oh, I don't want to spend that. That's too much. That's too much." What's the bloody point, Tony? What's the point? What is the point? We're gonna be stuck with the Havertz and the Jesuses that, I can't score. I don't score that many goals in a season. Arteta's happy with me though. And we're going to be doing this week in, week out. We have to, it's called risk, Tony,
Thank you.
If you don't go for it now, when are you going to go for it? We've done the same last season. We didn't bring in a centre back when Saliba got injured. We didn't do nothing.
Yeah, Ben, do you know what, Ben? A lot of people forget about that. Tony, we talked off camera, I think it was a couple weeks ago, and I told you, if Saliba go down, if anybody on that,
my God, just forget about it. If he goes down,
I told you, certain positions that we should be actively actively trying to find somebody to come in and have some adequate backup. And in this case, I wouldn't mind a loan deal for a decent player. One a veteran or somebody. An older veteran to come in and just be there. Just in case the emergency break glass. That midfield, Odegaard. Let me tell you, if he don't perform tomorrow,
serious questions. Serious questions.
Man, because I don't think people realize we paid this guy top dollar over the summer. We cut him a check this summer, and he's gone ghost. He's gone space ghost. I mean, he can't score 15 goals last season, and this year can't hit the side of a barn. He had 2 opportunities last week right in front of goal.
Yeah.
And that's true.
Criminal.
And that's true.
Criminal.
And that's true.
Criminal.
And now about Martin Odegaard,
That's what I'm talking about. Odegaard.
What about Odegaard? It's
and Martinelli as well. Martinelli's scored 2 goals.
Not even looking.
Oh man, don't even give me started.
But again, what is Trossard doing on the bench? Because see, in the grand scheme of things, we need competition for places. That's what we need. Competition for places. Why isn't Trossard even having a go?
Do you know why?
Have a go.
You see, man management, Tony. I brought it up early in the show. Man management. This manager, whenever Trossard's on form, he pulls him out. Whenever he's on form, he does it every time. He can come in. Remember, he was scoring 2 and 3 goals there. He set him down again.
Yeah,
and then he brings him back. He's out of form. He's a player. There are certain players in football that they have to get a somewhat of a run, and it can kick on. He's one of them. He's not a start player. He's not a king of Zamunda. The king of Zamunda, he's just glad to come off the bench. He's just glad, he's glad to come out. Hey man, I'll make a cameo today. Kivy, every once in a while, I'm all right with that. No, this fella here was starting at Brighton. He's one of the reasons why I say we lost the title last year, because we did not play. He was the man of the month for was it March?
That was criminal what he done, man. That was criminal.
He pulled him out.
Criminal.
See, the problem is Arteta does not understand how to management, how to build schemes and packages that we can implement when we play certain games where the players like this can go. Martinelli should be out of the team. Off of what we've seen the last 3 weeks. I told
if he gets out the team, who do you bring in?
You bring Trossard in there and you play him, and then you make Martinelli sit down and you tell him that every time you run with your head down, you're sitting on the bench for 3 games. And I guarantee you he'll fix it, because that's what's been going on for the last several weeks. He's been running with his head down, aimless balls. He's just all over the place. He's all over the place. He's regressing. And this is a player y'all know I love. He's regressing. Yeah. He's regressing as a player. You have to sit players like that down. This is where we're going to go back into what we talked about last season. Arteta has his favorites, and he's going to have to learn how to say, you know what? All bets off. I'm trying to win the title. If you are not informed, you have to sit down. He has to have an iron fist with players that he loves, the Odegaards of the world, the Martinellis. If Saka stinks it up, because Saka been getting out of jail the last couple of weeks with these assists. don't let these assists fool you now.
Yeah, exactly. Man, because Saka has been out of form, man.
See, we have been out of form. I told. Why do I think that is?
It's funny, but he has been out of form.
I think the fact of the matter, I think not having proper players that challenge a certain player, you're not gonna get they stagnate. He needs somebody like a Vinicius sitting right behind him, like an up and coming player, like a Doku or something. Somebody that that's looking. I gotta be my A game every week, because if I'm out, then that's it. We've got to have that kind of atmosphere. This goalkeeper situation. I sat down and watched Raya last week. And luckily, thank God, he was able to go back and get the ball. The ball, we was able to get that ball.
Oh, my God, guys. Did you see that ball? Oh, my God. He nearly got in. Bad even you. You caught that one too, man.
The spill.
I don't know.
The spill.
My God.
I said, we sit there looking at it. I said, look at this spill. Look at this. And this is that's the kind of stuff that you have to be cognitive. That when the Champions League, you do that in the Champions League, watch what happens. You do that against tomorrow against Liverpool. You do that against City. You do that in the FA Cup against Liverpool, and watch what happens. See, people say, "Well, Matt, how do you solve that problem?" I say, "You know what? You just had, because we stuck with him for the year. So you just okay. But when the year is over with, you say, you know what? We're going over to O Block. We're going over there to whoever we need. 60 million. Go back to that discussion about money. You go buy the best available.
The best available. I get that.
The best available player. The best of we have to stop going down there. What's the shop y'all like to sell at Tesco or whatever over in the UK? Y'all go down to the
Poundland.
Poundland and going down there to the Dollar. We over here we got the Dollar Tree. We got the Dollar Tree over here. You know, we going down there trying to get, buy one, get 4 free and all this stuff.
Oh my God.
No, you buy what you need. You buy what you need and you get the best available. I'm not saying every position has to be the best available.
Lloyd Durang says Sainsbury's, bro.
Sainsbury. More Declan Rice's. Look at what the money gets you, man. Look at what Declan Rice has done this year.
Look how exactly. It's cooking, man. It's cooking.
Declan Rice.
I get that. I get that.
Right now, if the season was to end, he'd be the player of the year. Declan Rice is coming to this team. And even when he played bad, it don't hurt you as bad. That's what I want to play, that when they have an off day, it don't kill you.
It don't kill you, right?
You can't drop the levels now, Tony.
It kills us.
We can't.
You can't drop the levels now. We can't drop levels now because
no.
we've got Villa now. We've got Villa on our backs. We've got City. They'll be up there as well. So you can't just be like, I don't know, this person's this too much and all that. What are we losing here? We're not losing anything.
No, it's not my money. It's not my money.
But really, this Liverpool game, what is going to happen? I'm still I want to beat Liverpool, Matt. I want to beat Liverpool.
I do too.
Matt,
we all do.
I need to win Liverpool tomorrow. Like, I want to beat these guys.
Man, I don't want to go into Christmas pissed off. I don't need to be doing shows on Sunday. I don't need to be doing shows on Tuesday and Wednesday. I need to be able to sit back.
I want to beat Liverpool on Sunday.
Time with my sweetheart and enjoy myself. I don't want to be bothered talking about Arsenal losses next week. We need to win.
Can you imagine Liverpool fans as well if they win as well? Can you imagine it, Tony? Can you imagine their chat? They already think they're winning the league already. I won't be able to handle it.
Just go there tomorrow. The key is to just go there tomorrow. Everybody, I'm gonna say it again. All of our first team players need to be prepared to go in tomorrow and put in a shift. This is where I keep telling y'all there's a certain litmus test this year where we're going to find out who the men are and who the boys are. And tomorrow is a classic example of we have a saying here down south, either shit or get off the pot. It's one of the two. If you're going to do something, do it. If you ain't, it is what it is. We need to go out tomorrow and have an account for ourselves, man. And we need to not only do that, Tony, we need to set ourselves up for the second half of the season. We weren't set up last year. It was feel good. We were coming back playing Juventus C team. This year, we know what needs to be done. If we plan on competing, we know what needs to be done. There's no more excuses, fella. I told you beginning of the season. There's no more excuses when it comes to this manager. There's no more excuses when it comes to Edu. There's no more excuses when it comes to some of these players. We're looking at year 5 and 6 for some of these players that's on this team. If they can't get it done now, it is time to start, moving people on, man.
Moving on.
Moving people on. Move along, man. And that's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. But again, guys, this Liverpool game, Kai Havertz. This guy has bailed us out.
Need to go.
Please.
Bailed us out in lots of games this season. Yeah? So there's no shame. We already bear that shame already.
Do
Yeah.
you think we can
So
rely on him though?
let's just get that out the way.
For $65 million, we have to, Bance. At this stage, when you pay $65 million for a player, it's just like I said in my fan count. That's what I want. I want him scoring every week. I don't care how it is. One, I don't care how wrong I'm proving. I don't care how wrong I'm proving.
But again, are we being unfair to Kai Havertz? Is he a striker in this team? He's not a striker. He plays as a left center mid.
What did we say?
So what's the demand on this guy to score goals every week?
Tony, what did we say? What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all when we got when about midway through the season here? I told y'all, and even Darren said it. At this stage of the game, we had our discussion on my channel. That's probably the best place to play. It's a low risk, high reward area. Just throw him up there and do something. Just chuck balls into the box to him. Header, you know. I told you right now.
But that's what I'm saying. He plays as a left center mid in this team. Last season, Granit Xhaka was being heralded for getting a good season. Yeah, this guy is just 2 goals away from replicating what Granit Xhaka did last season.
I just want to score goals.
And if he does that, we will still not say Kai Havertz has got a good season.
Look, man, I'm not expecting him to go out there and be Dennis Bergkamp, but all I want him to do is go out there and score goals. Just go score goals. Whether it was heading 1-0, I don't care what. Hey, man, prove me wrong. Like I said, prove me wrong. I just score goals. That's all I ask. I know that's not his position, but that's what I want him to do. Son, just score me some goals. That's what you tell. When I coach, I had players that were not. They were not for certain positions. They just weren't good enough for that position. You put them somewhere and say, hey, man, just go score a goal. You start telling him psychologically, he'll start doing it. He'll just run and start scoring goals. Look at that finish last week. How much money would you pay for Jesus to score like that? How much money would you pay for Nketiah to score like that? How much money would you pay for Martinelli to slide? Did you see that? I've been telling people, look like Eduardo finishing the ball last week. That look like Eduardo, point blank range, little baby tap in, boop, go. Then he didn't flinch. If he can do that for the rest of the season or however long we need till we can get what we need in here, I'll take it. You won't get no complaints out of me. You won't get no complaints out of me, man. Hey, we got to another turn. The Raiders, when the Raiders was winning the Super Bowls back in the day, the owner would say, just win, baby. I said, I'm going to flip that. And with Kai Havertz, just go, baby. Just go. Every week, just go. Just go, baby. Just go. That's all I want you to just go, man.
That's all he needs to do. That's all he needs to do.
But Bant, see, you cannot just tell me that Kai Havertz just came in and just started scoring goals. What has Mikel Arteta done to unlock this guy? What is it that Kai Havertz? Why is it that it just started? He just started scoring goals. Like why? I'm sorry, I want the goals, but I want to know where this emanates from. Like
it's confidence.
What did they tweak? What did they change in this guy to get him scoring goals?
You'll have to ask. I'll tell you that. All I know is that he scored a goal and he's gone on to score. You know, he scored important goals in certain games, and you know that's giving him a lot of confidence. His teammates are probably like giving him more confidence as well. The manager, you know, the fans as well. You know, because Havertz was in that rut, wasn't he, where he wasn't doing anything. But I'm still not giving. Sorry, Havertz has got a long way to go. Yeah, you know, I'll give him his flowers for those goals he scored, but he still has a long way to go. Yeah, and tomorrow, if he proves that he can do something tomorrow, then he might go up a little bit higher in my estimation. But listen. We bought him for a reason, yeah? Not to just be like taking his wages, yeah? These are the type of games I want to see him turn up.
Yeah. If he turns up tomorrow, gentlemen, if he turns up, and this is something that I kind of alluded to it earlier, if he turns up and put in a shift,
he gets hero status. So
he gets hero status. And then not only that, but it's gonna make me start looking at some of these other players. Like, how is it that this man, for slow as the start he had, and only been here for a couple of months, he's putting in a shift. And while some of y'all that's been here for 4 and 5 years,
Exactly.
It's time to start asking these hard questions.
These are questions. Exactly.
Uncomfortable discussions.
Hmm.
Because if we're gonna pay him $65 million, we got some of these players out here 100,000. In Ketia, the King is, when it's time to kind of, he out there scoring against PSV. Everybody, oh man, PSV, man, he's in the room. And then when it's time to play Liverpool, nowhere to be found. These are the games. I'm gonna say it again. Start tomorrow at 12:30. I forgot what time it is UK, but the prime time. Let's put it like that. Prime
5:30.
time. Yeah, 5:30. 6, yeah, Friday, 6 o'clock. Prime time tomorrow. It's time to put up or shut up. You're gonna have everybody in the world watching that game tomorrow. And it's time for these players to take an account for themselves. I'm sick of going down to Anfield losing. There's certain places I'm sick of
Oh
losing.
my God. I want to win. I want to win in
I'm
that
sick
game.
of going down there losing. And last year's game, y'all know me personally, and y'all know every time we talk, I brought up that Liverpool game because we stuck it up. We stunk the joint out. We had a chance to seal the mentality. You remember last year, Vance, when we played Man City in the Carabao Cup and we blew through it, just threw it away? That was a psychological blow.
Oh, I hate it.
So what happened every time we played them? What happened every time we played them last year? What happened every time we played them?
No. That was a bad one, man.
Yeah, and so we have to. This is why we have to beat these kind of teams. This is why I was so mad about the Aston Villa. I was so irate about the Aston Villa game. It was because I felt like that was a time that you want to stamp your authority on certain teams. You want to stamp your authority. Something we have not talked about, Tony.
Yeah.
And I know this might be going off a little bit. Is this Champions League draw?
Oh yeah, against FC Porto.
Yeah, people,
Yeah.
hey man, we in it to win it. We there. We're going to Porto. And I had to remind folks, y'all realize we couldn't beat Sporting Lisbon last year. These teams can score. It goes back to scoring again, Tony.
They can't score goals.
We're playing. We're getting ready to play a team that can score goals. Yeah, man. We got to start getting. We have to start getting prepared, man. And far as I'm concerned, this FA Cup is on the table. This FA Cup is on the table. It is a cup.
But again, I think we should just forget about the FA Cup because we know our manager. He's not gonna do it. See, I've seen what he's done at the Carabao Cup. He's thrown it away. No, I'm just saying hypothetically, he's gonna throw the FA Cup away.
We're not in that position.
I'm not subscribing to that, but
we're not in that position, Tony. We're not in that position.
Listen. He's done it before.
No bueno.
Right now, he's competing for the Champions League. He's competing for the title. Do you think this manager is gonna go and compete in the FA Cup?
If you know what's good for him, he better.
No, he's not. He's gonna throw it away. I'm sorry, man. He's gonna throw it away.
Oh, we got Liverpool, isn't it? We got Liverpool.
Yeah, it's Liverpool. He's gonna throw it away. He's gonna put a bunch of young kids there and he's gonna throw it away.
If we take two losses, I'm gonna be fuming.
Yeah.
If we get beat tomorrow and we get beat in the FA Cup,
he's gonna throw it away. I don't trust this manager in that FA Cup. He's gonna throw it away because he's gonna do. He likes overthinking. He overthinks things. So he's gonna be like, why should I be thinking of the FA Cup when I have the Champions League?
Hey, Tony, and we at home too against them in the FA Cup. You gotta win. You gotta go for it. You gotta go for it, man.
You got to go for it, exactly, man.
Look if we took that Carabao Cup serious. Look at the team. Look at the team sitting there. Look at Middlesbrough.
Middlesbrough.
Look at that, man. I mean, look at that. And, come on, man. We have got to come away with something from this season.
We've got to wake up. We need to wake up. Red Bull just said it. We need to wake up.
We need to wake up, man. 100%. And then somebody asked me today. They said, "Man, what you think about this Super League?" I said, "You want to hear my thoughts on the Super League?" They said, "Yeah. What's your thoughts on it?" I said, "Well, Arteta just better win this Premier League title this season. I ain't studying no Super League. As far as I'm concerned, right now, this is the Super League. We in the Super League. We need to be winning. We need to be winning the league. Win it. As far as I'm concerned, this is all we need to worry about. All Arsenal need to worry about is winning a title and putting a trophy in the cabinet this year. I don't care. That's where I'm at this year. No silverware. Got to go. If we get blown away by Porto, gotta go.
You gotta go.
It's time to put up a shut up now. Where I'm at with it. This is year last week as of last week or this week year 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we are going to be in these cups, in this Champions League, and we get dumped out against Porto, then we might as well just bring Arsene Wenger back. Just bring Arsene Wenger back.
Exactly, man. We need it, man.
Yeah,
We need it. We need it. We need it. We need it. We need it.
yeah.
But again, yeah. See, Bant, yeah. I want to know what you think about this Super League stuff. Where's your head in that matter?
We can do a show about that. I haven't really been concentrating on that at the
No,
moment,
no,
but
just a summary about it. Do you think because
um,
It don't matter. We
I
need to
don't,
win
I
them.
don't, I don't like it. I don't like the idea, but it's one of those things. It's like they're gonna throw it on us anyway, and we're gonna have to play in it anyway. So that's my. I need to look a bit more into it. I haven't really been
I tell you this.
studying it, to be honest.
As an American, I would say this. This is the problem because I heard some really fascinating discussions about it yesterday. I was traveling through Atlanta yesterday and listening to it in the car, and I heard of several discussions. And I think the one thing I took away from it, from a Yanks point of view,
mm,
is I kept hearing discussion about, well, what about the smaller team, the smaller team, the small team? What they need to do is they've got to figure out a way here to get the glory back that how it used to be with the EFL. When you used to have both, everything all in together,
mm,
to where everybody has a shot at it. Whether even
yeah,
if they don't even think they can win, they got a shot at it. That's why the Carabao Cup. You see so much chaos in the first round of the FA Cup in the Carabao Cup. You telling me you couldn't get one or two of these jokers, man? These teams down here, man. They take it because see that's the problem. They take it serious. They have a chance to win a cup. They going 100 miles, but they don't care nothing about no Man City. We going in.
mm.
And that's actually the best part about football when you watch that kind of stuff. The problem is the Champions League has been so diluted. That thing has been. Why? I mean, you talk about y'all
There's
know
corruption. There's horrible referees, VAR. Every sort of corruption in this world. Yeah, it's with UEFA.
it's like trying to stretch orange
Corrupt
juice.
referees.
It,
Everything is corrupt.
it's like trying to stretch orange juice, Tony. When you trying to get you out of orange juice, you go pour some water over there to try to get what you can get out of it. Yeah, that's what the Champions League is. I
Mm.
mean, look at this. They got all the way down to the Europa. What is the conference? Whatever the one that West Ham won last year. You all the way down there to that. And then talking about adding in an extra team next year.
Mm.
Top five. Top five. That's where we at now. Top five. The best. Back in the day, it was the best teams.
It was the best teams. Right now, it's nothing like that again.
I just
It's
read
nothing
some of
like
the
that
news this
again.
week. We're getting in 2025. They're playing the Club World Cup over here with 20 some odd teams in it. When
Oh,
did these
rugby's
guys
in
get a
there.
rest, man?
This is criminal, man.
When,
But
when,
again,
when,
I'm also
when is
still
the amount of
thinking that this super league stuff is still the same. It's still the same excuse to fleece money out
it's
of
that's
or
all it
no,
is. It's a money grab. It's
it's
all
all
it is.
about the money. But again, they are saying that the money would no longer go to the middleman, which is UEFA. It comes directly to the football clubs. So the football owners could as well say, "Hey, man, do we really need UEFA to be taking back the money they give to us? Come on, man. Let's get the money all to ourselves." And we have greedy owners right now. They want
Tony, and,
everything to themselves.
and
So Super League makes great sense to the top clubs.
ask yourself this question. Vance, ask yourself this question. You ask a rational Arsenal fan, what benefit would it for us to do? We if we don't take the Premier League serious, what the hell make you think we're gonna take the Super League serious?
Exactly.
I mean, bro,
With
I mean, come on. I mean, so no, this Super League
No.
talk. No. I'm not. Far as I'm concerned, me personally, I'm focused on winning this title this year and buying Ivan Tony in January. They're the only two things I'm worried about right now. That's the
Yeah,
only
yeah.
thing I'm worried about right now. Buying
But
Ivan
again,
Tony.
but again, if other clubs go to the Super League, yeah, and get it going, and it's prestigious, and they're making money out of it, yeah, will you, as an Arsenal fan, feel left out that you're not in those competitions? And then when they're saying it, they would say, "Hey, but we told you guys, and you guys rejected the offer anyway." So, will you feel left out if it becomes something big?
Now we can win more Premier League titles.
Yeah, let's win some Premier League and
Let's
titles
win the Premier
first
League
before we
title
start.
first before we even worry about
Yeah,
it.
before
Yeah,
we start
I keep
worrying
trying to
about
keep
European
hammering that home.
titles.
I don't. When it comes to the Super League, I don't until we win a Premier League title, a Champions League title, one final in almost 20 years,
Just one.
one
And
Champions League
you're
final.
talking
Good as
about
our
Super.
teams were, good as the teams we had,
Mm,
one,
mm. Just one.
would not even win it. We didn't even win it. Meanwhile, you look at Chelsea. Spurs been the one before we've been the one in recent years.
We think,
Now we
yeah,
got a long way to go before we even start
we've
talking
got a
about.
long way to go.
Oh,
See, yeah, let's round up this stream. Yeah, let's round up this stream. See, but it has to go with our predictions, man. Let's see. Bant tomorrow, Liverpool. Just give us a rundown what you think is going to happen in that matchup, what you want to see, the lineup you want to see, and your predictions before we go. And then, of course, Matthew will also give us his.
I'm going for a 2-2 draw. I think Jesus might score and Havertz. Do we start with Havertz? That's a big question. Possibly
That's a big one.
that's a big
That's a
one.
big one.
But I reckon we should start him. Play the guy who's on form, isn't it?
yeah, go with you. Yep.
Yeah,
Play
yeah.
him on form. And yeah, the team
The only
usually fits
exception
itself.
to that is Gabriel Martinelli. Anyway, I'm sorry, I just had to chip that in.
What do you mean exception?
The
What's
exception. I would like to see a Trossard in place of Martinelli.
do you know what? That's a good shout. That's a very good shout because Martinelli off the bench can offer us something in the second half
In the
with
second
that
half.
pace and stuff like that. And sometimes Martinelli needs to be dropped because sometimes he's just lacking. He really lacks like a football brain at times. But yeah, 2-2 draw, 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. Is there any other big thing you're watching out for in that matchup? Like any other shenanigans going on apart from, like what we really have? Do you think the Anfield crowd will come and rile up Arsenal? Do you think they will, do you think they will knock us off their perch? Is there any external thing, Jurgen Klopp? Any other
VAR,
thing?
the ref.
Yeah.
I think the ref's got to be strong in this game because, like every game, yeah, Arsenal do get a lot of. This might sound really like off key and strange, but look at Saka. He's always getting kicked off the park, and
Mm,
what? How many times just to kick Saka before what I mean? You brandish the yellow cards, the ref.
yeah.
So I think it'd be one of those type of games where the ref's got to be strong. And
Yeah.
God help this game doesn't have some VAR incident, which I reckon there will be some strange VAR penalty decision or handball or some rubbish, yeah, that might benefit Liverpool. So remember, it's Liverpool, yeah. Remember that, yeah. So
Mm,
they don't like Londoners up there, do they? So
Londoners up there, yeah.
yeah, so
So, but again, see, are we going there with a defeatist mentality? Like, is this how it is now? Is this how it is?
no, I
So,
think
so,
it's
so, so,
reality,
so we
realistic.
can. So wait. So we cannot go to Anfield and dream of a win. Like, like, is this what it has come to? Even
I
if we're
keep that in
first
my
in the
heart.
league, we
No, I
can't
keep that
go
in heart.
there and dream. We can't go
No, no,
there
no,
and
no.
win.
I
Is
listen
that it?
when you if you see us win, I'm going to be the most shameless person tomorrow. With we're doing a stream on the Sunday or whenever we're doing a stream. I want Unks and the other Liverpool guy to come on so I can be shameless. However, Arsenal
Exactly, man.
fans need to be humble. Yeah, I'm not going out saying we're gonna batter Liverpool and everything. I want these guys to like think. I want the element of surprise. Yeah,
Mm,
if we beat them, then it's a different story. But
yeah.
it's December. It's not May. Remember that. It doesn't matter if we're top of the league in December. It doesn't matter. We're usually top of the league in December, and what happens then? We
And
was
what
there
happened
last season.
then?
What happened?
Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Bants, ladies and gentlemen, go subscribe to his channel. Anyway, he will pick up his channel later on after we finish up. But please, guys, go subscribe to him, man. That's my brother, man. You know, me and him, we're like 5 and 6. That's my big brother. See, Matty, my fellow henchman, my brother. Please, man, look into this matchup. Give us your prediction. And again, just give us some footnotes, yeah, some footnotes, because there will still be some, external shenanigans going on down there in that matchup. See, guys, don't get it twisted. This is a very, very important game to Arsenal season. If we go bust at Anfield, brother, take it over.
I'm with Bance. I see a Desmond Tutu tomorrow.
That's
See a draw.
Are you going to be happy with a draw, though?
Well, I
Are you
always,
going to be
I,
happy
I
with a
always I
draw,
always
though?
want to win, but the reality of the situation, Tony, is our form against teams that are either equal to us or slightly on better form. We have a goal. We have a major goal scoring issue. I'm sitting right here. I have the numbers right here in front of my face. Bukayo Saka, 8 goals. Gabby Jesus, 7 goals. Martin Odegaard, 7 goals. Trossard off the bench, 6 goals. King of Zamunda, 6 goals. Kai Havertz, 5 goals. And if we think we're gonna play and just keep doing this all year, then I got a bridge in my backyard that's shined, polished, and ready to go. Tomorrow's game, we need to find some way to kick in the form, scoring goals. We got to find some way to score goals tomorrow.
Yeah.
The midfield, Martin Odegaard has to play out of his skin. He can't. He cannot have Declan Rice running all over the pitch doing his job.
Yeah.
That's something that's been going on. Zinchenko is going to have to try to defend the best way he can. We all know he can't defend. We all know he can't defend.
Villa might have a penalty. It's gone through VAR at the moment.
He's going through VAR. Oh my God!
Yeah,
Aston Villa is really looking.
I told you that's actual. That's an actual pressure going into the game tomorrow. But they're going to have to learn that it's going to be like this at least for the next 2 or 3 months. It's going to be somebody's going to be the table the way we see it right now would not be sustained until probably February, late February, early March. We'll know who going where. And in our case, we'll know exactly where we are by the time that transfer window closes. We'll know exactly where we are. But tomorrow's game, I expect a draw. I just pray to the Lord that Raya doesn't do something outlandish tomorrow.
He worries me.
That's my concern.
He worries me, man. He doesn't command that position.
If people saying bring in Ramsdale, both of them the same. They're fraternal.
Both the same.
Twins. They're the same. They're fraternal twins. Yeah. So I mean, we just either way. Raya is the better of the two because Ramsdale he self-destructs. So it's just a case of you just hope that you don't get that major gaff tomorrow. The ammonia poon type stuff.
But again, yeah. See, the goalkeeping situation wasn't really that bad last season. Like what happened? Like why is even the option?
Tony, you got to go back and look. You have to go back when we get off tonight, and you go look at Ramsdale gaffes from last season. Southampton. The game he was looking at was the game he was looking at the bird instead of looking at the ball in front of him.
Oh my God.
Ramsdale is erratic. Is just about as erratic as Raya is. The problem here, and I'll say this, and I'm not gonna go on this diatribe, but I'll just say we had the goalkeeper, man. We let him go to Aston Villa, by the way. We had the goalkeeper. But no, tomorrow's game, monumental psychological opportunity to get over on Liverpool before we play them in the FA Cup. If they beat us tomorrow, and we don't get a draw, they beat us tomorrow. In the back of their minds, they're gonna have when they can get that team back healthy. They'll say, "Yeah, we'll go for it. We'll take." Because see, right now they're actually right now in what, a quadruple? They have a chance to win 4 times. I think it's, but they in the European Cup. They in that, yeah, four right now is on the table for them. They're gonna want to win something. They're gonna win something, man. They're gonna come in. They're gonna take that game serious. And I just want people to understand, no matter how bad people think Mo Salah is, Mo Salah is in Chico. I mean, come on, man. I mean, just hold on to your butts, man. Just hold on to your butts and hope we can get out of that. Like I said, a draw tomorrow.
Oh my
I'll take
God, man, you're not sounding confident, man.
I just whatever we can get tomorrow. I mean, if we get the win, I'll be ecstatic. But realistically, Tony, because we're struggling so bad and scoring, is that if we don't score early tomorrow and we play good defense, and we have to play almost a perfect game when we play teams like this.
Yeah, you have to be cautious.
Very cautious, man.
But again, I was with some group of fans yesterday, and we were talking, and they were all saying, "Hey, if we're that bad, why are we first in the league?
I mean,
if we're that self-destructive, why did we top our Champions League group?"
Tony, that's the same discussion. You can have that same argument about it. And to that, I would say, what about last season's performance? What about last season's performance? I mean, people always keep going about this top of the table. We were top of the table at the end of last year. 93% world champions. We were the world champions at 92%.
Until I see a trophy, until I see a Premier League trophy, there's always going to be doubt going into every game. It's just that's the way it is. And until we get some top players in, then it's just competing. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah, Bass is 100% correct, and I couldn't phrase it any better. Until we get what we need, and we all three of us know exactly what we need. We all know who we need, and we know where we need it. And until we see shirts being lifted up early in the transfer window, and not scraping at the end of the transfer window to get whatever we can get. I mean, we have to this year. It has to, enough. Enough is enough. We've got to show something. Yeah.
What was your score prediction, Tony? What was your score prediction?
Man, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have some faith this weekend. Yeah, because last weekend I was on Matty's channel. Matty, you heard what I said about Brighton, and these guys go there and make me look like a complete donut.
And ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. I love it. We want to like you say, donuts.
Show on the Southern Gunner show, yeah. Even Southern Gunner said, Brighton. I think you said Brighton was going to win 2-1, yeah.
Yeah, I thought Brighton was going to win 2. I don't mind being a donut. I prefer to be the donut.
You prefer to be the?
I prefer to be the donut this year.
Provided we win the league, right?
Win the league, brother. You win the league, man. I'll go get a Kai Havertz printed up.
Exactly, man. Then you're coming to the family of Shameless, so
Hey, man, the donut mafia.
So and Brighton, man, they made me look like complete, donut, because they didn't come to play. They just came to, let's just come have a kick about with the boys and just run away. Yeah, exactly, man. They look.
No, they got a lot of injuries. I think somebody said they had like 8 injuries, 6 injuries, something like that.
Again, they still have players to. But again, they still had players to actually take Arsenal on. They still had Adringa. They still had Mitoma. They had dangerous players down there. It's not like
Mitoma got handcuffed. Matoma got handcuffed. He went right over there to the saloon with Saliba and Gabriel. They went right to the saloon and they put the handcuffs on him. And he wasn't going nowhere.
But again, see, this is very important. Actually, I would just say Arsenal might win by 3-2. That's what I would say. And this is as an Arsenal fan. Yeah. Deep down, something else might happen. But again, if have you guys thought of this reverse stuff? What happens if Arsenal goes into Anfield, a ground we've not won since 2012, and pull out a win? What happens?
It's cause for confidence.
Matt, you start.
It's cause for confidence, Tony. And I think Bass will agree with me on this. Until we're doing this kind of stuff. Late March, April, And when we can look up at the board and we see we got a nice pad, because we're gonna need a pad. We're gonna need an extra. We're gonna need some double pad. You know when you used to get your butt whooping, and your parents were like, "I'm gonna whoop you behind." You get home and you try to put on you try to put on 7 pair of pants. So when they hit you, you can't feel it. Yeah, we need some padding. We're gonna need some padding. And it's just a case of we're gonna have to sit back a lot this year. And we're gonna have to take each game by game.
Game by game.
It's going. I know it is not the fun thing to do. I know it's not the sexy thing. Like City fans can look at. Oh yeah, we got. No, Arsenal fans are every game is going to be on a game by game basis. And this is why you're getting the reactions that we're getting, because we look at the run of form. Every game we look at, we're looking at 2 and 3 games going into that game. So this is why we are the way we are. Yeah. You have to go game by game. If we win tomorrow, outstanding. That's great. Let's get ready for the next game.
Let's get ready for the next game.
Title, we hadn't won a title tomorrow. Either way it go, whatever result happens tomorrow, we hadn't won a title.
Exactly.
Bant, if we go to Anfield tomorrow, pick up a win, should we be shameless? Should we be very happy? Should we herald ourselves as stuff of champions, going into Anfield and getting a win? Do you think it's something we should, dance about, be happy, celebrate a little bit? What do you think? What do you think?
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Matty, if Matty see us celebrating tomorrow, Matty will be like, "Oh
no, Tony, no. I mean, no. You gotta win at Anfield, bro. That's you.
That's big, right?
You get you one, and you toss one up, and then you.
I'll tell you something. I'll be shameless if we beat them.
Matty's shameless.
Yeah, you do that, man.
Shameless.
You shameless, man. You telling me that we don't have to worry about walking alone. You do that kind of stuff,
Exactly, man.
But I'm gonna put it back in perspective. We get ready for the next game, and it was game by game. We have a charted territory, and what we have to go win tomorrow. We need to get this January transfer window. And
that's the most important thing at the moment.
Exactly. Most important thing is what we got coming up in about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's like a shop window for us as well, Matty, isn't it? When you think about it, it's like if we beat Liverpool tomorrow, players are going to be looking at us and thinking, well, is this the team to go to?
Is this this might be a chance to go and win a title?
Well, but that's what that's what we were trying to make, the point me and Bance were trying to make when we were talking about
Tony
transfer.
don't want to spend no money.
Yeah,
but Tony don't want to spend no money.
Chance to go and win a title. Exactly.
You got to. Now, if you're sitting there at the top of the table, and Arsenal call you, man, y'all remember when Peter Odemwingie when the transfer window when he went on when he left when he was trying to get over there, Arshavin, when he came to us, you have folks standing out in the snow trying to get signed by us, man. Come on, man. Nah, we got to do our part. Arsenal has to do their part, and they have to be active, and they have to have. It's time, like I said, it's time to start moving like a club. I mean, I'm sitting here looking at some numbers. Saka leads the team in assists. He has 11. If he has an off day tomorrow, everybody else I think is like 1 or 2 assists a year this year. We got to have a big game tomorrow. We got to find someone else that can, This is why I said Odegaard has to become a man tomorrow. He has to become a man tomorrow, because we can't keep running around here, and he's not getting assists. That's his job. That's his job, is to provide assists. And if we're not getting assists from him, and we have to rely on Saka for every one of them, that's another cause for concern. So we'll see, man. Desmond 2-2 tomorrow, 2-2. I think it'll be a fun game. I think it's gonna be a fun game tomorrow. I think we're gonna get wide open football. I know Bance ain't what you want to hear, but I think we're gonna get wide open, chaotic football. And quite frankly, I'd rather have that, considering some of the mess I've seen from us the last couple of weeks. I'd like to see a nice game of football, because some of those first halves that we've been watching the last few weeks, dreadful.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Bant, any words for what's gonna happen tomorrow? Finally,
No, I think I've covered everything already. I don't think there's
yeah.
any more else to say really.
Okay,
You
yeah,
know, just gotta just let the game take its course now.
yeah. Guys, yeah. See, I
We're
know
doing watch long,
Liverpool.
aren't we? We're
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
watch
yeah. We'll
long
do it.
tomorrow. Yeah,
We'll be live. We'll
yeah,
be
yeah,
live.
yeah,
Me,
yeah,
Band,
yeah,
our big friend, Wolfang will be down here with us.
yeah,
See, yeah, it's gonna be stacked. Yeah, people will come down here. And again, it's one of these games, yeah, that if you lose, you want to put your head down and just run away from the stream. So,
mm.
so I don't know, man. It would be fun to see Matty's face if if that happens. If we lose that game, man. Matty will believe it, man. He will bring out the cane. He will bring out the belt. But you know what? Yeah, Matty, I hope the belt is not around you anywhere.
No,
Please
no,
don't put.
I'm leaving the belt. The belt gonna stay on.
Darren, what do you think about tomorrow's game? Yeah, it would be nice to have your own take, maybe on Instagram. But of course, sir, if you can just slip through, your prediction for that matchup, it would be
I
nice.
think he
See,
said earlier in the chat. I think he said 3-1 Liverpool tomorrow.
3-1.
That's what he
Oh my
said. Correct
God,
me if I'm wrong,
Darren.
Dan, but I think I saw 3-1 tomorrow. I know he said that Liverpool was gonna win it. Yeah,
Okay,
3-1.
okay,
Yep,
okay,
he's
3-1.
3-1. Yep, I was right. Yep.
Wow. See, man, no one is giving us a chance, at Anfield, man.
That's good. That's good because
No one is
the
giving us
win
a
will be even
chance.
more
It's
sweeter.
house. It's called house money, man. We're going there with house
Yeah.
money. Well, it's up for the boy. If people if the boys are hearing that, they watching this on the replay. If Enketia stand up tonight watching us, hey bro, go prove me wrong, bro.
But again, how can we be first in the league? Yeah, we beat Man City. Yeah, we beat Luton. Liverpool drew against. We
Newcastle
beat
was first in the
Brighton.
league and lost to the Man United.
They drew against Brighton. Why can't we go there with a bit of confidence? Why
Now
can't we go to Anfield and say, "Hey, man, we let's play, let's go toe to toe"? Why
we
can't we
need to
do
go. We need to go there tomorrow. The guys' mentality need to go. We go there tomorrow, and that mentality needs to go. I need to work hard as I can to get a win.
it?
That's the mentality
Yeah,
they should have.
definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
man. Anyway, let's see, man. Guys, come join me and Bant, man. Bro,
Yeah.
Bant will be another. It will be a different color tomorrow, man. If we lose, oh my God, you don't want to see my brother, man. You don't, guys. You've never seen it. If we lose
Oh,
tomorrow, oh my God.
oh no, 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 no.
But guys, anyway, we pray for a win. I want Arsenal to win. I win. I need that trophy, man. I need that trophy. Bant, shout out your channel, man.
Yeah, Football Bants channel, Football Bants with a Z or a Z, or however you say the Z, Z, whatever. Football Bants channel, Facebook, Instagram, also and YouTube, obviously. Yeah, so yeah, you can hit me up there.
Mm.
Peace.
Peace. Yeah, guys, please go support my guy, my brother, Football Band channel. We'll be doing lots of shows on the weekend, and more shows will be popping up quite soon, mostly weekends, from me and him. So, go support his channel and, show us some love. See, another person, yeah, see, guys, I can't put down, yeah, I can't even, utter the kind of help this brother has brought to me, man. And Matty, man, it's amazing to have met you, man. You've improved
Likewise,
me
man.
as a person. You've improved me as a podcaster too. I really need to thank you for that, man. Big ups to you, man. And of course, thanks for your friendship too. I really,
Likewise.
really do appreciate it too. Like Bant is already my brother, so of course that works for us. But for you, man, big ups to you, man. Thank you very much, and thanks for volunteering to come show love on the channel, man. I really, really appreciate it.
No problem, man. I enjoy it, Tony. Especially when we get a chance to have extended shows like this, man. It's always fun to be able to just sit around and talk. Bance,
Yeah.
enjoy working with you as well, man. And like I said, man, I just it's just like fun. I enjoy it. And shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Just all of the love. Y'all can find me Southern Gooner tomorrow. I'll be over with Lee and Ola doing the watch along, and that's probably gonna be 100 miles. That's gonna be turned up on 150% tomorrow. So we're gonna be live. So it's gonna be a blast tomorrow, man. And we need a win. We get a win, man.
Need a
It
win.
is. Probably gonna get a draw. I'm taking the win. If we get the win, I'm taking it. I'm shameless. Yeah, y'all gonna see me talk that trash, and
Yeah,
we gonna make the most of it, man. So it is
gonna
what
make
it
the
is,
most
brother.
of it. Yeah, it
Look
is
at for
what it
everybody
is.
in the chat. If I don't circle back before Christmas, have a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, man, I'm wishing everybody a prosperous 2024, and I'm wishing Arsenal a title in 2024. I like even year, so it might be the year.
See ya, guys. Yeah. Big ups to everyone who showed up today in the chat, the assembled. Darren Sullivan, big ups to you. Thanks for showing up and thanks for coming to show. Darren, I have to bring you to the show, man. So let's have a chat down here, just me and you on Real Talk. Yeah, I need you for an hour. We're gonna do it maybe within the Christmas period, after the Christmas. So I'll be bringing you to the channel. So let's have a talk, yeah. And after that, the Liverpool match would have passed. So let's see if your predictions come true and know how that interview is gonna go. But if it doesn't go through, you have lots of explaining to do, sir. Darren, big up to Ravi Bikari who came down here too. Ravi, big up to you. Everybody who came down here to there, the assembled, everyone, yeah. Big up to you, yeah. You're much appreciated. Not to forget, Jazz also popped in down here too. I always remember that man too. Big up to you. Wolfang Division was also down here. He's a big friend of ours, a part of our family down
Yeah.
here. Big up to you, Wolfang. And Matty, we have to have the Henchman show with Wolfie one of these days. That
Yeah,
guy's a big fan of yours.
yeah,
He's a Chelsea fan and he
yeah.
has his own
We're gonna
channel too. He's a
we
friend of ours and a friend of mine. So to be nice because he likes your person. And
in late January.
yeah,
Mark my words. We getting ready to turn it up a little bit over there on my. I got some stuff in the pipeline right now, so we're gonna turn it up
yeah.
full speed in 2024. But
Exactly,
mark
guys.
my word.
Exactly, guys.
Wolf,
Exactly,
you'll be
guys.
over there, brother. We're gonna get you.
Yeah, 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 and of course, of course. Anywhere I go, Bant is coming, man. That's my
And, and,
brother,
and,
man.
and big
If
bands,
I win on this channel,
yeah,
it's a win for
yeah,
him. If I
yeah.
win, me and him split the money. That's how I'm gonna be because he's working side by side with me. We have two shows together, that I'm doing with him, and he comes on to the watch along. So, guys, yeah, if this channel blows up, of course, me and Bant are gonna do something justice to that cash. I need the cash to start rolling in, man. I need to start passing the brown envelopes to some of these guys. Yeah, Lee Gunner passes the brown envelope to the boys. Yeah,
Brown.
I need to start doing that, man. I need to start doing that, man. So well, let's put in the work and let's see what happens, man. See ya, guys. Thanks for showing up today, and those of you in the chat, let's go into Anfield and see what we get out from there. From me, Bant, and of course my big brother Mate, the Southern Gunner. We are out. Big ups.